Hi, guys. Fear not. I know it's kind of weird. I'm going in a little bit early, but I saw that there were 6 of you guys here already, so I figured I'd just pop in and just chit chat. I'm not going to sell anything until after 8, so don't worry. Don't worry. Everybody's getting messages on their phone that, oh, Old Hadley Vintage is live. Oh my God, it's not 8 o'clock yet. I'm just popping in to say hi to everybody and see how you guys are. So, no fear. I am not selling anything until 8 o'clock. I just a little quick chit chat before the show. Found Treasures, hello, how are you? Chris and I are good, Bill. We're definitely much better. I still have that dry cough, but nothing crazy. Hi, Heidi. Chat away. Yeah, I figured I'd just pop in and say hello. Sandra Fish. Hello, Sandra Fish. How are ya? We're good here. Brutally cold northern Wisconsin. Oh, I bet it's cold up there. We're getting snow tonight. We're getting between 6 and 8 inches. It's currently snowing right now. So, that's the only good thing about living in a townhouse condominium is that, you know, at least the snow blowing and snow plowing and all that and the shoveling and all that is done for me, so I don't have to worry about it. That's the only good thing about it. Otherwise, I really want to have my own house. Been looking, but there's not a lot in the market, as I'm sure you guys are aware. Kind of sucks. Freaking cold temperatures are falling. Yeah, good, I know. Fantastic. Let's all freeze, right? Ugh. I just told Bill, I said, I'm waiting for spring. Wisconsin is another planet. Yeah, it's cold out there. Definitely. I've never been to Wisconsin, but it gets cold out there. Michigan, too, because you guys are kind of like not too far from one another. Aren't you guys separated by the Great Lakes? If I'm not mistaken, if I know my geography. So, yeah, that cold weather. Oh, there's Chris. I'm gonna bring him into and Chris, can you hear me?
I can.
Ah, there's Chris, everyone. We're just on a little bit early just to chit chat, guys, so no worries. Hi, Mag. How are ya? Snowing
Someone
in
was.
Maryland?
Oh, sorry.
Meg says it's snowing in Maryland.
Yeah, I got about 2 inches.
Bill's only going to get a few inches, he said tonight. Wisconsin's very cold, they said.
Yeah, someone didn't want to come in after he realized that there was snow outside.
Oh, boy. You guys know what that is, right? Hi, Chad. Welcome in. Just here early, just shooting the breeze, saying hello to everybody before 8. And see what you guys are up to. What you guys have for supper tonight? I had split pea soup, Chris's favorite. Not. It was good. I like it. You and your friend remind me of Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. Okay, who's who, Virginia?
I was going to say, who's which?
Yes, who's which? Ha ha, sir. Yes, sir. Ha ha. Beef stew. Oh, Bill, that sounds good. I made a beef stew a few weeks ago. It came out good. I need moral support. There is a feral kitty outside that I have been caring for. Oh, Virginia. Oh, did you put some blankets out there for them? Even straw hay is enough to keep them warm. Oh, too bad you can't pick them up and, you know, bring them to a shelter or something. Oh no. That's so sad. Hi, Briar Lee. How are you, hon? Thank you again for making that. Was it Captain Incredible? I laughed so hard when I saw that. I sent it to Chris right away. I was cracking up. Oh, Virginia, that is so sad. That poor little kitty. But at least you're keeping after it, so that's good. Hi, Karen K. How are you, hon? Did you get your package? Everybody get their packages that I sent out last week? Oh, it was Crazy K that sent that. Oh, okay. I thought it was you that sent it. I could have sworn I thought I saw your name on there. That was so funny. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. On my porch, I made a winter home with 3 heated pads. Oh, awesome. I was going to ask you if you had a heated blanket, you could put it out there as long as, it's like the cord is covered. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, Virginia. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I am so sorry. Oh, I'd say I wish you could just bring it to like a shelter or something where they could maybe, keep it warm. I know we have the MSPCA not too far from us here. You must be an animal lover like Chris and I. We love all animals, birds, and you name it, we love them. But I do draw the line at snakes. I'm all set with that. No, thank you. Chris, spiders, me, those things, I'm all set. Oh, there's Tina. Hi, Tina. How are ya? I'm just starting a little bit early tonight just to shoot the breeze and chit chat.
At least the notification worked, though, this time, Jeff.
Yeah, it did. The notification worked for everybody. That's great. You guys saw that I went live? Some people were messaging me saying that they're not getting the notifications. But I usually try to respond. I tell everybody how to do it. So it's another building where I cannot get to it. Oh, okay. Oh, Virginia, I'm so sorry, honey. Not thrilled about the snow yet. Neither are we. Chris was going to be here tonight, but unfortunately, from where I live, they don't like cars parked on the street, and because I'm in the driveway, Chris had to head home. Unfortunately, he would have stayed another night. So
it's okay, because if we're gonna get what we're gonna get, I wouldn't have been able to get in the driveway anyways after the plows go through. So.
Oh, Briar, that's all you, hun. All set. I just can't. Ask Chris. We go into a pet store and I tell him walk ahead of me, and if we walk by any of those tanks that have any of those, I call them critters. If there's any critters, let me know. Let me know. I'm telling you, I see them on TV or on a movie, and I'm literally my eyes are covered, my ears are covered, and my feet are up on the chair. Ask Chris. I freak out. Just pictures freak me out. So petrified. No mice, no rodents, no bugs. Yeah. Virginia, did you answer me? Who's Ed McMahon and who is Johnny Carson? I got to hear this.
She said I was Egg McMahon.
Oh, you're Ed McMahon. Good. Thank you. Oh, that's too funny. Yes, exact. Oh, you can call me Indiana Jones. Indiana Glass. I still have that dry cough, guys. Oh, it's awful. So I got my water here. Anybody that's just popping in, I'm just having a little bit of a chit chat before the show starts at 8. Hi, Elaine. Where did I go to dinner? Last night to dinner, we went to a little restaurant in town here called the Boathouse, and my dinner wasn't good, but Chris had fried clams. His were really good. Oh, very, very good. And there's Lisa RN. Hello, darling. How are ya? 6 inches of snow so far in southwest Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness. Wow. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Val. My drinks looked really yummy. Yeah, they were. The one that I had guys that those of you obviously because I posted on Facebook and it was in a martini glass. They served it in a martini glass and it was very white and frothy. And I don't know how they did it, but the top of it, they did a blue snowflake, like a beautiful blue snowflake. I don't know how she did it. It must have like some sort of like a little, like one of those little designs where they just kind of like sprinkle the sugar on the top. And then when they brought it to the table, the white underneath was the base and then the blue snowflake. And it tasted like a pina colada, but it was like a martini. And it was really good. Very, very good. Hi, Todd. Welcome. I'm so glad you discovered my channel. I hope you were able to watch some previous things that I posted. Welcome in, bud. So glad to have you. Thank you so much. We got a wonderful group of folks here, so we're always looking forward to seeing new faces. Well, seeing new names, I should say, right? Mine's the only mugshot you're going to see tonight. Chris doesn't like to be on camera, so we respect that. But we can hear his voice. Or not.
Nope. Sorry, I was just outside.
There he
Again,
is.
I was outside with a certain someone.
Oh yeah, Toby's our golden retriever, so he likes to go outside, and when he knows it's snowing, it's almost impossible to get him inside because he just wants to play in the snow. He loves the snow.
Yeah, he'll stay out there till he gets those little round balls of snow in between his paws.
I know, and then you're there trying to warm up his paws to melt them and pick them out because they hurt. Poor thing. I have to skip out for All Creatures Great. All Creatures Great and Small. Is that a show?
Yes, of course, on public television.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that you watch with Toby, Chris?
No. I used to watch that with Graham.
Did you really? Oh,
yeah.
That's sweet.
The older one.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Well, Elaine, I'll let you know this. If there's anything specific you want me to bring before that show starts, I have a list of things that I'm going in order. If there's anything that you're really interested in right off the bat, I can bring that at the beginning. So just let me know, okay? And that goes for any of you guys. Like if you guys have to run, please let me know and I can bring things in earlier once the show starts at 8. So.
Yeah, because you're contending with the NFL Baltimore Bills game right now.
Oh heavens! I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, a lot of my folks are probably wanting to watch that. You
did have some people say last week that they were.
Well, that's fine. Watch it on rerun. No, you can always watch me on rerun. That's fine. I appreciate you guys. Chris is like the doorman from Rhoda. Never saw him. Yes, exactly. Yep. Or the guy over the bushes in
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. You never saw his face. You only saw his hat and his eyes. Yep. Hi, Suzanne Sharp. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just I just signed in a little bit early tonight just to say hello and chit chat a little bit before the show started. So, Carlton the doorman, yes. Yeah, she would hit the button and she would talk to him sometimes when she was bored. I loved Rhoda and Mary Tyler Moore, and of course my favorite show is the Dick Van Dyke Show. That's still my very favorite show. So. Midway Rose Vintage, hello, how are you? Welcome in. So glad to have you guys here. Carlton the doorman. Oh gosh, yes. Gosh, I hope I'm not missing anybody else that's popping in here. Hello to everyone.
I don't know, Jeff. You might remember that show.
Oh, Suzanne Sharp. Oh, let me tell you. I know all my old shows. I know them all. Name one and I guarantee I'll know it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. I was really sad the other day when I found out that I can't remember her name now, but I just remember Alice. Remember the show Alice? Yes, I remember that show. Used to watch that all the time. Yep. With Flo the waitress. Kiss my grits. Well, oh yeah, I remember all the old shows. That's my thing. Like I
You mean
love
Linda Lavin?
Linda
Or Levine?
Lavin, yeah,
Levine?
Linda Lavin, who passed
Lavin?
away. Yeah, but the show was Alice that she played in. Her name was Alice. She was a waitress. Buffy, Jody, and Mr. French were in. Buffy? Oh boy, you're giving me quizzes now? Oh boy. Um Buffy, Jody, Mr. French. Buffy, Jody, and Mr. French. Was it an American television show or a British show? Family Affair. Oh, Bill got
Yeah.
it.
I was just gonna say that one kind of sounded
Now I
familiar.
remember Family Affair. Oh my goodness.
Because I think
You guys remember the show Soap? And then I used to love. You know what I used to love to watch is Benson. I used to love Benson with was it Robert Guillaume? I used to love that. Do you love Isn't it great? I know I like Soap. And then oh my gosh, Mr. Belvedere. Give me a break. Let's go further back. How about Hazel? Mm-hmm. Yep, with Shirley Booth. Remember her? Chris's dad actually met her. Yep. That girl. Yes, that girl. The Flying Nun. Oh yes, and Bewitched. Oh, everybody loves Bewitched. That's Vinny's favorite show. Vinny loves Bewitched. Hazel, yeah, I love Hazel too. Yeah, she was a riot. The Donna Reed show, naturally, of course. Absolutely. Yeah, that girl was a great. Oh yeah. My Three Sons, yes. Da 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 da. Yep, I still remember that. Yep. Was it five is enough? Or no, eight is enough. Remember that one? That's an old one. Leave It to Beaver. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. June and Ward Cleaver. Oh yes. Of course. Yep. You're humming it too. Mr. Novak and Dr. Welby, yes. How about Dr. Kildare? See, I know my stuff. I know my old TV. Yep. So it looks like, what time is it? 8? Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock already. See, time flies by. Adam 12. How about Emergency? You guys remember that show? I loved
What was that
Emergency.
other hospital? St. Elsewhere's, I think, is the one that you liked.
St. Elsewhere, yeah, guys, remember that? That's from the 80s. I love St. Elsewhere. Love it. Yep, Richard Chamberlain played Dr. Kildare. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hi, Poodle. How is everything going out there, girl? Hopefully everything's good for you guys. I'm sure Kells might pop in. Emergency and Adam 12, yes. Oh, Emergency was great. Was it Randolph Mantooth? Mm-hmm. The old Westerns. My mom was a big Western fan. You're fine. Good. Atta girl. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, my mom loved Westerns. She loved Bonanza and Gunsmoke. And, see, I know all my shows. Was another one too. She liked. Oh, she loved the Waltons. That was my mom's thing. She loved the Waltons. Dragnet. Yes. Yes. What was the one? Oh gosh. Get Smart. Remember he used to talk on his, he had the shoe phone. He used to talk on his shoe. Remember that one? Yeah. Streets of San Francisco. See, everybody loves old TV, right? See, we all agree on that. The Rifleman. Yes. My mom watched that too, Bill. Yes. The Rifleman. Yeah. Andy Griffith, of course. Don't make me start whistling that.
They'll start showing that on
Huh?
they'll start showing it on Grit, which is one of the kind of the free channels that you get on Antenna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you guys have any of
Rifleman.
those like free channels, a lot of times they have them on there. Like there's some channels they just show them all day long.
Yep.
Mia
Comment does
Farrow.
sci-fi. Grit does
and Peyton plays.
westerns.
Yeah, the Cone of Silence. I don't remember that one, Bill. Cone of Silence. Yeah, the inspiration for Inspector Gadget was, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Elisa. Yep. The Beverly Hillbillies, yes. Oh my gosh. Yep. Used to love The Grandmother. By Goober. Oh, really? Oh, Goober. He was the one that had that funky little hat they used to wear. Yep, I remember him. Yep. Gomer Pye. Gomer Pye. And as we all know how well he can sing, right? Had one of those records. And DVD. I knew what you meant. Green Acres, yes. New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Okay, guys. Well, it's like 5 after 8, so I have got a lot. A Petticoat Junction, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, use the Cone of Sun. Now I know what you're talking about, Bill. Yes. Yep. Dennis the Menace. That was Chris's favorite. We actually watch those sometimes. The black and white ones. Those are great. So anyway, well, let's begin, guys, because I have a lot to go over with you guys and show you. And I think you're going to love a lot of this. I added some extra stuff that was not in the preview. So if you saw the preview, I have added some other goodies for you. So I have 28 items. So I think that's the most thing I've ever done. So we got a lot to get through. So be sure, if you guys haven't done it already, please thumb up the, hi, dear Angela. And welcome to everybody that I miss. I'll try, if I see you pop up, I'll definitely try to say hi to everyone. Be sure to thumb up the video. I really appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, because that does help build up my channel. And the closer we get to 1,000, I'm going to, when I hit 1,000, I'm going to have an amazing giveaway. So just keep throwing that out there. So tell your friends and family to join my channel. It's funny to see how my numbers wax and wane throughout the week. Sometimes they go up and then they go down, and I'm like, what is going on? It's very odd. So once you subscribe, you can say subscribe. You don't have to unsubscribe to the channel. What's I gonna say? Oh, I know Martha Stewart. Yeah. I liked the old Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart when she had her Martha Stewart Living show. Now, well, let's just move on. If you're new here, which I know we have somebody new here tonight, and I'll let you know that if you do purchase anything tonight, I use Pirate Ship to ship all of my items. So depending upon in the country where you are, shipping will fluctuate. But I use Pirate Ship to get the best rate. Now, the way the auctions work is Chris is going to be my moderator. I'm going to start everything as a oh my God, I'm having a blank here. As a set price, and then we're going to go up from there. So I'm going to give you an offer up. I don't know why I just couldn't think of offer up. So they're going to be all offer ups. So we'll start at a price. I'll give you the price. Chris will put it in the chat, and then you'll be able to bid from that point forward. And then I'm going to do a countdown. When I get down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I count it all the way down. Chris will put a stop in there, and the person with the highest bid before the stop, Chris will do his refreshing. So remember, you're always going to show on top. So try to remember to be in, what is it, Chris? Live chat? Top live
It
chat and
depends.
all
It's
messages,
live chat.
right?
It's live chat if you're using a PC or Mac device. If you're using your TV, I believe it's all chats.
Or all messages or something
All
like that.
messages. You
Yeah.
do not want to be in top chat.
Yeah, just whatever you're in, don't click on top chat. Just make sure you're in all messages or live chat. All right. So the prices of the items do not include the shipping, but as I mentioned, I do use Pirate Ship to get you the cheapest rate. So I ship out of Western Massachusetts, so you can kind of gauge what your shipping will be from where I am. The further you are, obviously the shipping goes up, but it does do a pretty good job at giving pretty decent rates as far as shipping goes. And I do package really well. And if you do buy several items, I can split them up in several boxes. Sometimes that helps the shipping cost too. Also, I must warn you guys, if you live in a very cold area, Wisconsin, Michigan, those cold areas, bring the boxes inside, let them warm up for like 24 hours. Let them come to room temperature before you open the boxes. I know you guys will get excited sometimes. You want to see what you get. But if you have some glassware, once that glass gets cold and it hits that warm air, crack, it can happen. And it has happened. It's actually happened to me. So try to just put it aside and let it come to temperature before you open the packages. Because as you guys know, I love glass and I love to share, glass and porcelain items with you. So I want to make sure that they get to you in one piece. And remember, they're on these transport trucks and everything. They're constantly cold. So even if they're heading out towards Arizona, warmer areas, they could still be cold on the inside. So let them come up to your room temperature before you open up the packages.
And
well,
Jeff,
hi, Joan.
Jeff, just to confirm, no, just in case, right?
Yes, and no, we do not do. I do not do just in cases in this auction. No, we start at a offer, all offer ups, and no just in cases in this at all. No. Let's see. As far as invoices go, you'll see shipping and invoicing kind of come hand in hand. But the items will not go out until the invoices are paid through PayPal. Now, if you have a PayPal email address, that's what I would need in order to bill you through PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, it's perfectly fine. I can bill you as a guest. Just please let me know you don't have PayPal so that I know to send you the link. Otherwise, it won't work. Because if I'm invoicing you, you're not going to get the invoice if you don't have PayPal. So please let me know that. I'm going to be sending my invoices out tomorrow and Wednesday. Tuesday, I'm working a 12-hour shift, so I will not be available to do any of this job. Tuesday, I'll be doing my other job. So, but please remind me, if you don't have PayPal, I can invoice you another way. So just look for my invoices to be coming out either Monday or Wednesday. If you don't hear from me by Thursday, shoot me an email. The email is right here. You can just send me a quick email and say, hey, Jeff, I haven't gotten anything from you yet. What's up? And I'll let you know where we are in the process here as far as packing. I say we, but I'm a one-man show. I thrift these items. I bring them to you. I make sure all these items are washed and cleaned and polished. I package them up and I ship them out and I bring them to, I don't actually ship them, but I bring them to the shipping places such as UPS or USPS. So, you know, be a little bit patient with me because sometimes I can't get things out as quick as I can, but I think I ship pretty fast. I see Mama T-Bird's name in there. She must be in here. Hello, Mama T-Bird. How are you? I'm glad to have all you guys here tonight. We got 70 people in here so far tonight. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And if you are new and you are buying something tonight, I more than welcome you to do so. Just before the end of the show, please email me your information to this email address. I need your home address, your real name, your zip with your zip code, your address with your zip code, your real name, and the email you use with PayPal. And again, if you don't have PayPal, I can bill you as a guest. And also, I would need your screen name. So let me know. So if you're, you know, Susie Francie on YouTube, but your real name is Mary Jones, you know, I need to know that. So please be clear in your email if you haven't purchased from me before. Phantom Canuck, hi buddy, how are you? Hello. So yeah, so welcome in. Chris will be doing all the starts and stops. And remember, don't wait till the very last second when I start counting things down. Because of the lag, there's lags between all the computers, as we all know. Sometimes people think that I'm still counting down when in fact the stop has already been put up. Chris does do a refresh continually to make sure that the correct winner, you know, pops up. But don't wait until the very last second because of that lag. If you really want something, bid like you want it. Don't wait. All right. Let's see what else here. And any of those watchers, people that are watching this show, this is live right now, but anybody that's watching this after the fact and any of these items that don't sell, feel free to email me, reach out to me, and we can work something out if you're interested in something that didn't sell. Okay? I'm more than willing to do that. It's happened in the past, and I'm more than willing to do that for you guys. All right? So without further ado, Chris, are we ready?
I'm ready. We're ready.
Phantom
Let's go.
calls Poodle ancient poodle. Poor Poodle. I'm sorry, it made me laugh. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water, guys, because I still have that dry cough. So with all the talking I'm doing. All right. So let's get going, guys. Like I said, we have quite a few items tonight. I have almost, what did I say, Chris? Almost 28 items?
28.
That's a lot. But tomorrow's a holiday and a snow day for some folks. And so I figured, you know, if you guys are up a little bit late with me tonight, hey, why not, right? And get sleep in tomorrow morning. Best thing is sleeping in on a snowy day. All right, so let's get started, Chris, with $16 on the screen, please. So we're going to start with $16. I have these 4 Anchor Hocking Mayfair bread and butter plates. You get 4 of them. Now, these are the bread and butter. They are pink. They look clear, but they're light pink. And here they are. And they're in perfect condition. They don't even have any utensil marks on them. Not a one. They're in phenomenal condition. Although bread and butter plates, nobody really cuts on a bread and butter plate anyway. You're just putting butter on your roll. Although some people like to use these as dessert plates too. You can always do that if you have a small dessert, cookies. So you're getting 4 of these. They're really beautiful. You know, and these are made by Anchor Hocking. As far as the year goes, I'm not really sure. I don't have my book here. I would have looked them up for you. I can't remember the year. But I would have to guess probably the 30s, late 30s. So I found a set of 4 of these, and they are really, really nice. And they're in perfect condition. No chips or cracks or flea bites or anything on these. They're beautiful. And they're so soft and smooth. Really beautiful. Probably never used, more than likely. But with Valentine's Day coming up, you know, you guys might want something for, you know, for a little get together, and you can mix and match. You know, if you have white plates, you can always put these as your bread and butter plate as like an accent plate too. So these are really pretty. They have that nice rib design on the bottom. And the Mayfair pattern is, they're kind of like flowers. It looks like maybe peonies. Oh, different types of roses. Or as I usually say, weeds. because we don't really know. We won't get into the whole botanical garden aspect of it. So cinnamon toast on the vintage tree. Yes, isn't it nice? And it always makes everything so much better when you serve on something antique. So, well, these are almost antique. These are from the 30s, so we're getting there. So these are still considered vintage 30s. But, so these aren't antiques yet. But they are beautiful. I'm not sure if we have any bids, but we will count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And those are a pass, Jeff.
Those are a pass. Okay. All right. Next up I have, and I believe this to be, or in the style of, pilgrim glass. Now it's like a cranberry color, so if you guys collect that cranberry glass, Chris, this is going to start at $8. So if you could put $8 on the screen, please. And this is really beautiful. And it's got this like ribbed pattern on the inside, but the outside is smooth. But the rib pattern is on the inside. And it has this little like, kind of like a scallop top to it. And the bottom is not marked or anything. But I would assume it to be a hand-blown piece because it does look like there's a pontil mark there. Because I do not feel any mold marks on this at all. And this looks like it was hand-blown. So I'm guessing this to be pilgrim glass from the research that I've done. And it's a pretty little vase. It's very pretty. You know, and there's no damage to it at all. It's a nice little vase, perfect for Valentine's Day or just to put in a window to catch the light. It's so beautiful. And I love that cranberry glass, and it would match perfect with cranberry glass. Very pretty. So pretty. So again, this is only $8, and I'm not sure if we have any bids, but we'll just keep on moving here.
We
10,
do.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even give you guys a size. 6 inches tall. And I finally got my, not monocle, what do you call this? Oh my God, jeweler's loop.
A monocle.
Not a monocle. Well, it looks like a monocle when you're. Monocles are those things you hold. Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's going to Midway Rose for 12.
Midway Rose for 12. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. Well, it's a jeweler's loop, you know, so you'd be able to see. Because I remember like last week, that perfume bottle, I couldn't see what was written on the bottom. I wish I had it then. But I have one now. I'm ready to go. All right. So next up, guys, this is something a little unusual, and I don't always bring these things to you. Chris, 13 doll hairs on the screen, please. Check her out. Is she not incredible? Look at her. So she's a wooden piece. She looks like she's hand carved. She has the most beautiful face. Look at the carving in that. Isn't that beautiful? She's holding a fish on her head in a basket. See the fish? Look at, they even did the little gills on the fish. That's something. I just thought this was beautiful. And she is wearing, you know, a drape over her. She's not naked. As you can see, she's wearing like some sort of a drape over herself. And it's just really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. That's just like the wood. Some of the I guess might have maybe rubbed off or just didn't stick. Just the nature. Actually, I think that's part of the knot in the wood.
Yeah,
That's why the stain.
it could
The
be
stain may stick.
ironwood, which is typical of what if it's from like the Caribbean or like Bohemian. It's
Yeah.
called ironwood, and that they don't stain. It's the natural color of the wood.
Oh, well, there you go. There you are. See, Chris knew more about that than I did. Yep, you can even see her little toes there. And it looks like somebody put on a bigger base to it. See how they tacked the bottom on? Because, so she wouldn't fall over on the shelf. But I thought that was beautiful for somebody that might have like a bohemian theme in their house or whatever. I just thought she'd be beautiful up on a mantle or for something like this. I just thought that was so cool. To the 1950s, the perfume bottle. Which one was that one, Christina? Can't remember which one that one was. Oh, you know what? That was the Art Deco one, right? That's awesome.
The
From
frosted
50s.
one, I
That's
believe.
awesome.
Yeah.
I hope you love it. I would assume you got it. She's not wearing a wool Turk. No. A wool Turk. Oh gosh. I just thought she was really cool. Huh?
We got several bids on that one, Jeff.
Do we? You guys
Yep.
love that? I know. Isn't she great? I knew you guys would love this. Something different too, right? I mean, the carving is just impeccable on it. She's definitely unique, and I loved her expression on her face. Look at that. She's just beautiful. I just absolutely love. There's something about this. I just absolutely loved it. So, all right. Well, we'll count this down then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. There she goes. Yeah, I thought she was cool. I always like to look in the wooden or baskety-ish section of thrift shops because you never know. It might be something cool. Because I know some of you guys like wooden things, so.
That is going to Bill Aubin for 20. 20.
For Bill? Okay, Bill. Awesome. Thank you so much. Do you have like a bohemian theme going anywhere in like your office or anything, Bill? Or do you just like different things? I thought she was so cool. That's awesome. Do you have any plastic? No. No idea. I don't today. I usually skip over the plastic section at the Goodwill. I kind of hop right up. Although, I always glance.
You did find that one today. Remember?
I always glance through it. What? What did I find?
You didn't buy it, but remember you showed me the fantastic plastic, and you're like, should I get
yes,
it?
guys, I found some fantastic plastic, but I put it back. But I always look through the plastic because sometimes people will pick something up, something like this, and then they're like, I don't want it. And they put it in the plastic section or in a place where you wouldn't really think to look. And I found things there. So I always glance through, And I always like to look for some of the old Tupperware too, because I know sometimes people like the drink cups. So I just try to look for those too, but I'm never so lucky as that. But anyway, fantastic plastic today. It was a little tiny chunk. It was probably about that much of a diameter, probably about that tall, and it was was it like a birch wood, Chris? It was like a little chunk of birch, like from a birch tree. And then
it was white birch.
Stapled in a whole bunch of fantastic plastic holly to the top of it. So it was like, what is this? It's the most bizarre thing. But I was gonna grab it, and then I'm like, I don't think so. All right, guys. So this thing here just has my mind just perplexed. So this is not Fostoria American, so don't get excited. I know how much you guys love Fostoria American. This is a molded piece. It's not a hand-blown piece because it does have a mold mark on both sides.
Starting.
Starting $7. So $7 hairs, and it is a. Here we go. You guys see my preview? I couldn't even pronounce this. I'm gonna try very carefully here now. Homco, HOMCO. Well, I found out that this is Home Interiors. You guys remember Home Interiors? I don't even think they're still in business. They'd sell pictures and different things and knicky-knacky things that you can put on your shelves and stuff. So, I mean, it's a nice vase, and it reminds me of I think it's the Jeanette Cubist. Is it Jeanette that made that? And it's clear. So if you have the Jeanette, like cream and sugar clear, how nice that would look on your breakfast table to match it. So very similar to it. To me, when I see this pattern, I flip it upside down. You know what it reminds me of? Although it's hard to see from that way. But those little blocks, it reminds me of that game from the 80s. Remember Cubert? That's what it reminds me of. I don't know. Every time I see that, it reminds me of Cubert. But when you hold it upside down. But it's a nice vase. You know, it's a cute little thing. How cold is it today, Heidi? Oh, yeah, I bet you. Yeah, I think Heidi was saying it's very cold. I'm just reading some of the things of the Cubist pattern. Oh, the fairy lamps and the Cubist. Oh, wow.
That would look pretty cool.
I bet you that is awesome, Karen. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so far I was only lucky to find one fairy lamp so far out in the wild that time. But I always keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah, you're still looking for me.
I know. I'm still looking for Chris. Chris wants an Amberina
hobnail.
An Amberina fairy lamp. So there's the bottom of this too, by the way. Yeah, and it's in beautiful shape. So not sure if anybody's interested in this. I figured I'd bring it because I had that milk glass one, but it was chipped. So yeah, I'm not going to bring it to the sale. So, and somebody had expressed to me that they were interested in it. So I'm not going to bring that to the sale. So I figured I'd throw this in and see if you guys, would be interested. 11 below zero. Oh my goodness. I'm all set. Goodness gracious. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Pencil go.
And that is a pass, Jeff.
Okay. All right. And the next thing up, guys, we have some Nippon. Now, I got a lot of messages about this. I know it's a mustard dish. I know it's a jelly jar. I know it can be used for those types of things. I just didn't mention that because I figured you guys would know what that is. However, I said it's a little sugar bowl because you could put Truvia or stevia in it. Chris, we're going to start this at $16 for the whole little set. There's 3 pieces. There's the underplate. There's the actual little jelly or mustard jar. And then you have the lid. Now, the lid has a little slot here for a spoon. And the little cup or little jar itself has a little spot for the spoon, too. This didn't come. I don't think it came with a spoon. Originally, you might have had to put your own in, but it's small enough where you can put a little demi-tasse spoon in there, or if you have a little tiny glass spoon, you can put that in there. You could put honey in here. You could put. I just thought it'd be great for like stevia or Truvia if people like that type of sugar. Like Chris likes using that as a sweetener because it's not fattening. But if you wanted to put jelly in here, you could. Mustard, ketchup. You could do anything you want with it. I just thought it was so charming. And it has a little bit of the gold loss around the top. But there's no damage to this at all looking at it. There is no damage. And then the plate is just so cute. Look at the plate. You can even use the plate by itself. And the plate matches the little pot. And it's marked on the bottom. Nippon, the little crown. Hand painted. Isn't that pretty? I love the flowers. Look at those. They cute. Yeah, sugar cubes. Yeah, of course. You do anything you want with it. I just thought it was really cute. It has a little bit of crazing on the top, but again, you know, it's old. An old piece. Maybe a little bit of crazing, but it's all right. And it's just so, I just thought that was so cute. It almost looks like a teapot without the spout, doesn't it? That's what it reminds me of. But so charming. And so tiny. And it's Nippon from Japan. If you guys don't know, Nippon means Japan. They're pretty. It's a cute little set. Virginia, me too. Got plenty of crazing here and there. Time marches on, and before you know, it's marching right across your face. And I'm referring to crow's feet. You guys haven't seen Steel Magnolias. I think that was a line from Dolly Parton. So, Americans in the old days left from Miami, Florida. Oh, yeah, we have snowbirds here. We call them snowbirds, Heidi. Yeah, they leave from here and they go down to Florida for the remainder of the winter, and then they come back in like April, May, and they're up here just for the summer. The snowbirds. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
That is going to Elaine Marie for 16.
Elaine Marie, thank you, Elaine. Thank you so much. You're going to love that. It's so cute. What are you going to put in it, Elaine? I want to know this. Or are you just going to have it on display? What are you going to put in it? Or are you just going to put it on like a little knick-knack shelf? It's really cute, even just on a knick-knack shelf. It's so adorable. Oh, you're so very welcome. Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's this thing under here. I have so much stuff in front of me, guys. And don't worry,
Mustard or jam? It looks like she's going to put in there.
Atta girl. There you go. Jam. I vote for jam. All right, me and Chris's favorite jam is that Bon Maman from France. Bon Maman. So good. We had some this morning, actually, on some, was that Wolferman's English muffins, Chris?
Yeah, Wolfman's, yep, bakery.
Wolfman's or Wolferman's? Yeah,
Wolfman's.
From
Harry and David.
Harry and David's. You guys ever heard of Harry and David? Oh my gosh, these English muffins are better than Thomas's. Oh, they're so good. Phenomenal. Incredible. I haven't said that once yet.
You've
tonight.
been doing very, very good. Yes, you
I'm doing very good without the Incredibles. Yes. Captain Incredible. So, Chris, if we could have $12 on the screen. Guys, this is a left-in China piece. I'll show you the back first. It's left-in China. It has only one little hole here. Up on top, like a little handle. I'm not sure if this is actually the Heavenly Rose pattern. But it is made by Lefton. It's round. It's not a heart. And it is hand painted. You can tell on it. These do not look like transfers to me. I believe these are hand painted. Of course, now that I'm under the light, you know what? These might be transferred. Let me just look under the light. No, these are transfers. Yeah. Yep. Those are transferred on. But it is Lefton. They're not hand painted. It's not hand painted. No, I take that back. Actually, it is hand painted. Look at the back. Yeah, hand painted. So it is hand painted. Wow. That's how good it is. Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, that's hand painted. It is, I almost said it, incredible.
Excellent. It's excellent.
It is phenomenal.
There you go. Phenomenal. That works
It
still.
is phenomenal. I know, but everybody would get upset if I didn't say incredible at least a few times. No, it is incredible. This is in really good shape. I'm not sure if it's age, but it's got kind of like a matte finish on the inside. You know, perfect for a candy dish for Valentine's. Isn't that pretty? It's got like that shell pattern on the inside, and it's got the scalloping around the edge. Isn't that pretty? Such pretty colors on it too. And it's got the gold rim on it. Some of the gold rim, no, that's just the way the lighting is. But it does have that gold rim around the edge. Yes, isn't it, Deb? I know. I'm telling you, it's. I don't know. I don't know. It's just loving where it is. I move it to the table. It's usually right here in the center of my table. Like once my sale is done, everything's packed up. I usually reset my table with that, and then I have those two little cherub little dudes that I brought last week that didn't sell, and I put those in front of it, and it was just sitting here all week, and I water it with the filtered water, and that's all I do. I don't really do it. It gets enough light from the sliding glass door behind it, so I don't know. It's just happy, and I keep the moisture in the house around 50% with the humidifier, so I'm doing something right. So I have a turquoise thumb, not a full-on green thumb. I have a turquoise thumb. So I feel cheap drinking watery beer amongst all the finery. Poodle. I'm drinking water, period. So talk about cheap. Oh, gosh. All right, well, let's count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Okay, that's going to Midway Rose for 12. 1, 2.
Midway Rose. Okay, Midway Rose, you got it. Thank you very much. It's so pretty. And there's roses in it. How perfect. So this piece here, Chris, $14 on the screen for this. This is Candlewick, guys. Imperial glass. Look at how beautiful that is. So polished and shiny. Candlewick is pretty. I like Candlewick. You know, I used to kind of like turn my nose up at it, but I've actually taken a liking to it. I actually like it now. It's actually not too bad. I actually got this, and I got one other surprise, big, huge surprise piece of it. So this one's really pretty, and it's almost in like a heart pattern. So that's kind of why I brought it. It's considered, they call it a nappy or a lemon server, but it's really pretty. And then it's got that really nice handle to it. And there's no damage to any of the little hobnails around the edge. I thought it was really pretty. I saw it a couple of times sitting there, and then I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to grab that. Somebody might want to have something like that. So once I washed it, it was nasty, but once I washed it, it came, look how shiny it is. So beautiful. And you can put candy on it, you can put bonbons, little brownies, cupcakes, little mini cupcakes. As far as its size goes, did I measure it? No, I didn't measure it, so I grabbed a little ruler here. Oops. It's about 6.5 inches across, and then from the handle to the tip, it's about 6 inches. So this is about 6 inches from here to here, and then 6.5 across. So it's really pretty. I think, yeah, nappy is so elite. It absolutely is. Yeah. It's a pretty, and this is such a pretty piece too. And I don't think there's any utensil marks or anything on it. No, there's no damage or utensil marks on it at all. Just nice and shiny. With a nice polished bottom because it's imperial glass. That was good glass. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hi, Heather Marie. How are you? Tidbit bowl, yeah. Pretzel. You can put your pretzels in there. Whatever you want. Glam it up. You know, if you're going to have potato chips or pretzels, put it in something fancy and glam it up. And have some watered down beer like Poodle's having.
And that one's a pass, Jeff.
Okay. Alrighty. So next up, I have. All right, now guys, I asked you this question during the preview. Nobody responded to me. He's ignoring me. I'm just kidding. Lennox, $7, Chris. I'm not sure if anybody wants or likes Lennox, but I figured I would bring this to you. So is there anybody out there that likes Lennox? Or is it just kind of like a, eh? This is a pretty bud vase. It says handcrafted in China. So I don't know if I don't think it's super old. It is marked Lennox, but it does say, it does have a sticker on it, handcrafted in China. See, some people, yeah, certainly. So Elaine, when you say certain Lennox, what are you talking about? See, Virginia says, no, made in USA only. Gotcha. Yeah. See, this says handcrafted in China. Yep. Maine is so, yes, I plan to retire in Maine, Poodle. You want to retire to Maine with me, Poodle?
And looks like certain pieces that are from Christmas time as well.
And Christmas ones? Okay. I'm glad you're better, Heather. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, there's Kara. Hi, Kara. Your nativity is Lennox? Oh, that's awesome.
It sounds like there's a special Lennox pattern that is with pine cones too.
Oh, a pine cone one? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, and this is just a bud vase, and it's just, you know, nothing fancy. Just a bud vase that has, you know, the mark on the bottom, has a rose on it. So, all right. I didn't know. I just figured I would bring it just in case, because I'm trying to feel you guys out. I don't know if you guys, you know, are interested in these kind of things. So I figured I would just bring it anyway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And a white rose Christmas. White rose Christmas. So remember these, Chris. White rose Christmas. And it's got to say made in the USA. Gotcha.
Okay, that is going to go to Midway Rose for 7.
Midway Rose. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. It is pretty. It really is pretty.
So it sounds like there are certain pieces, certain styles that are of desire. Okay.
Certain
Something
styles.
To keep an eye out.
They're a good thrift, the gift for the candy. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, thank you very much, Midway Rose, on that. Thank you. All right. Next up, guys, we have a divided bowl. I do not know the maker of this. If somebody knows, please shout it out. Let me know. I am not sure. I have looked, and I cannot figure it out, but it does come with the amazing ubiquitous glass spoon. I'm trying to be very careful because I have a mirror right underneath me. You guys obviously know what that is, right?
Starting.
Chris, this is starting at $12. So it's a divided bowl, and you don't see divided bowls very often. Usually you see divided like a dish or a platter, But this is a divided bowl. So I thought that was kind of cool. Woo, sorry. It's fine. And it has the glass ladle, which you can obviously repurpose for something else. But it's really pretty. I'll just show you the tip of it, the handle. Just very plain. Nothing fancy about the ladle. But it is glass, and it's, it's handmade. And the divided bowl. Kind of pretty, right? I just don't see the divided dishes very often. It has some straw marks on the bottom from manufacturing, but it's not marked, and I do not know the manufacturer. But I believe it to be old, maybe, I don't know. I would say maybe 50s, 60s, might even be 70s. I really don't know. I can't even put an age on it, so I would just be guessing, and I don't want to guess. But if any of you guys know, let me know if you've seen this before. Yep. So it's pretty out. Looks like Sandy's into it. Sandy's loving it. Huh, darling? Good to see you here, Sandy. Hope everything is good for you where you are. Yeah, so it's pretty, right, guys? I like it. I was kind of hemming and hawing. I'm like, but it was because of the glass ladle, which you could use for anything, which is what really got me. I was like, ooh, that's cool. So anyway, we'll count this down. Cold, but well, same here. I'm with you, girl.
Join the club.
I'm with you, darling. Yep. It is pretty, isn't it? It's very elegant. Especially if you're, like I said, if you have like a cream dressing that you make, and then you have like a vinaigrette, and you want to serve that on your table, like it's just a few people over. Some people want vinaigrette, some people want, the creamy dressing. So there you go, right? It's really pretty. I love it. Yep. And it's like, if I don't rescue these things, they get damaged, they get thrown away. They really do. Yep. I heard it the other day when I was there. I heard the smashing and crashing in the back. I was like, oh no. But anyway, so I try to rescue as much as I can that looks nice, So, like I said, it just has some straw marks, from manufacturing. They're not cracks. They're just straw marks. You'll see those too here and there. Yeah, like right there. Okay, that's a straw mark. It's not a crack. It's from manufacturing when they make it. So, all right, let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Or even you could put like peanuts on one side, mince on the other, I don't know. I just thought it was cool.
Almost kind of like what they used to do with those nut, like during Thanksgiving.
Who you calling a nut?
You know how they would have they would have like walnuts and then like the Brazilian nuts in like those dishes with the separators in them. That's kind of what
nuts.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like mixed nuts. Yep.
Okay, that is going to Susan Sharp, one of our new viewers for 16.
Okay. Now, Suzanne, have you ever purchased from me before? I'm not sure if you have. If you have,
she's a new buyer, Jeff. Huh? She's a new buyer. She's a new buyer.
Okay, so if you could put up all my info that I need, Chris. And Suzanne, just make sure you send it to me before the end of the show, because otherwise I won't have any way to get a hold of you, honey. So I can send that off to you, okay? Thank you very much for your first purchase from me. I appreciate that, Suzanne.
Oh, Sandy Loftus is asking about the boot, Jeff.
About my what?
The boot.
Oh, did you want me to run that now? Do you guys want me to run the boot now? I can run the boot now. Because I know some of you guys want to run. You guys have to run or whatever. I can do the boot.
Yeah, run the boot, Jeff.
The boot? Where is the boot? Do I have the boot here somewhere?
Das Boot.
Das Boot? Das Boots. I can run Das Boots right now. Let's run the boots. Chris, 18 doll hairs on the screen, please.
Okay.
And here is Das Boot, a Victorian boot. Now this is probably a, here I go, I forgot already. It's a ceramic piece. So made by somebody in ceramics, obviously, and they put some sort of a transfer on here. So it's got that nice transfer. It's 9 inches tall, and it is in beautiful condition. There's no chips or anything, and I don't even think it has any crazing on it at all. No, there's not even any crazing on it. But what a look at the detail. You can see the laces, the shoelace, and then that transfer. There's a transfer just like on both sides. So no matter which way you put it, you have the transfer. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, the inside is not finished. And if you guys don't remember, I've said this in the past. I can't stand, like some people don't like nails on a chalkboard. I'm kind of one of those, but I'm even more so. Clay pots, like 2 clay pots rubbing together. Oh, I can't. It's so, and also touching the like unfinished ceramic has that same, yeah. So that's what's inside. So I'm all set with that. I'm not touching it.
Didn't you call it like a crafter's wear or?
I got it. Hobbyist piece.
There we go.
I try to remember what Dee says in her show. It's called a hobbyist piece. So this was probably made by someone. But they did not finish they did not glaze the inside of that. But if you put flowers in here, then obviously it doesn't matter, you know? But you know what I was thinking with this too? How pretty this would be? I know this, some of you guys may be like, huh? But I just think it's cool because I love thinking of cool ideas. Can you imagine this on your dresser, in your bedroom, or in your beach house, as Vinny would say, because he thinks we all have beach house. But can you imagine this on your dresser, and then you have a bunch of vintage hankies, and you like roll them up and just tuck them all in here and have them just kind of falling. Can you imagine how pretty that would be on a dresser? I just think that would be stunning. I think it would be so cool. Or rolled up hand towels for your guests in a bathroom. I just think it's gorgeous. I love this thing. It's so pretty. I've never seen it before. I have a boot that my grandmother made, but hers is a little bit different. It actually has a base to it. And I believe it's made, I think hers was a, hers is definitely a hobbyist piece because she made it, of course. And it has one of the flaps. There's 2 flaps on either side of the boot, and one of them broke off. I remember when I was little, my mother had to glue it back on. I didn't do it. I think my mother did it when she was cleaning. But hers is all white. I don't even know where that is. I think I have it like wrapped up and packed away somewhere. But anyway, I don't even know if do we even have any interest in this?
We do.
We do. Okay, guys. So I'm going to count this down. If you guys really like this, don't wait till the last second to get your bid in because of the lags. So be aware of this. And this is really beautiful. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, we love you too, Poodle. Poodle, did you get my little something I sent out there to you? I hope you did. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, hold on. A couple came at the last minute.
Hey. Oh, excuse me.
That's going to be Midway Rose for 25.
Midway Rose for 25. Okay, thank you very much, Midway Rose. All right. You are going to love that. Just got to make sure it gets to you safely. Oh my goodness. It is really, really pretty. Wait till you see that. All right, guys. So let's continue back on here. Chris, I know this is going to sound a little wild. This is going to be one. Chris, I'm going to have you put $35 on the screen for me.
Yep.
Because they're not getting one. And this is vintage. This is big time vintage, guys. But you're going to get 2. Fenton little like oil vinegars. Now you can do anything you want really with these. You could put them in your you can put bath oil in them. You can put oil and vinegar in them for your table. You know, bubble bath in one, bath oil in the other. And they are definitely the old Fenton. They are not marked on the bottom. They do have the pontels. Both of them have pontels. You can see them. They were hand blown. Cruets, correct. That's the word I was looking for, Joan. I just had a brain absence there for a second. But are these not gorgeous, guys? And these are really old. And they are beautiful. Now, some of them have, there's like the little hobnails on the tops of these little guys. Some of them are a little bit rough. But for the most part, I mean, you can't even see that. They're beautiful. And they do glow. You can see the glow. See that? So they're definitely old. I don't know if the bottoms. Oh yeah, actually, yep, this does too. This has a little bit of a glow to it too.
And their size, Jeff? How big are they? How tall are they?
Oh, and as far as their size, they are. And you know, guys, I base a lot of my pricing. I base a lot of it. I look online. I look on because I don't want to overcharge you guys. You know what I'm saying? So I try to like see like what the market is bringing, and I try to come a little bit lower than what you could purchase it on eBay for, or on Etsy, or on Mercari. You know what I'm saying? So on average, most of these that are listed and are sold are usually $20 a piece for one of these. And as far as the size goes, they're about 4.5 inches tall. That's with the little stopper in. 4.5 inches, maybe a hair taller. Okay. And as far with the stopper out, each one is about, well, I'll go from the bottom to the handle, is 4 inches. But you're getting 2 of these guys. And there they are. How perfect they would be, like, even just on a windowsill catching the light. Look at how pretty those are. And this is definitely the old Fenton. The old blue Fenton hobnail. Really, really beautiful. And no damage other than, like I said, on those little knobs on the tops. They kind of have a little bit of a, yeah, the opalescent blue, yeah. Yep. Really, really pretty. Yep, so you get both of them. All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Where do my pencil? I keep losing my pencil here. Turning into coffee talk. Coffee talk. Talk amongst yourselves.
And that one is a pass, Jeff.
A pass. Okay, no problem. All right, next up, guys, we have, oh my gosh, if I can pick this thing up. Anybody like the Manhattan pattern? Oh, God, is this thing heavy. So here we are, the Manhattan divided dish, Chris. This is $25 on the screen, please. It is enormous, and it is, let's see, I'll measure it. Did I already measure it? No, I didn't measure it. Usually, oh, gosh. All right, I'm just going to measure the circumference without the handle first. 13, about 13.5 inches across. That's not including the handles. If you're adding the handles, make it a little bit longer. Only one of these, as I mentioned in my preview, is just a little tiny flea bite right there. Just a little, you can barely even see it. It's right there, just a little bit of roughness, but you can't even see it. Okay? Don't even see it. And that's the only one. Other than that, it's in perfect condition. I believe this might have had a center bowl too at one point. I'm not sure. But it's beautiful. And it's the original Manhattan. I don't think this glows. Let me see. No, it does not glow. So any of our glowworms out there, it does not glow. But it is beautiful and it's huge. So you have the center portion here where you can put like a dish, and then you got 4 compartments here for your different things. For your charcuterie board. Yeah, David's favorite. This is David's favorite. Now, if you guys remember when they were away, Scott gifted this particular piece to David. They were actually eating off of it. You guys remember in the dining room? Yep. This is a really cool piece. Yeah. I was really happy to see this and find this, but so I don't know if any of you guys actually like the Manhattan, or you're just kind of like, eh. But
there's some interest in it. There's some interest.
It is really beautiful. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Jeff?
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. I
said there is some interest.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
Right,
sorry,
guys.
everyone. I think you might have that noise canceling on your phone. That's why you're having a hard time hearing me.
No, I turned that off.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think that matters with this. This is different.
We'll blame the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You have a few, Karen? Yeah, I have a couple as well. I have a vase, and I have 2 of the. They're supposed to be compotes or candy dish, but I use them as what do you call them? martini glasses. They're nice. I love them. So, all right. Well, then we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It is beautiful. Yeah, it is. Manhattan was a nice pattern. And then they brought it back in was it in the 80s or 90s, and they called it the Park Avenue, but it's just as good, and it matches nicely with the old Manhattan.
Okay, that is going to Karen K for 25. 25.
All right, Karen. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that. You're gonna love it. You could be twins with David. There you go. All right. Now, guys, anybody here like records? Do I have anybody here that likes records? Metropolis. Oh, yes. Remember that movie? Yeah, I remember that movie. So I have some records here, guys. If any of you guys are interested in records. So I'll show you these. So the first one up, Chris, these are going to be $5 a piece. And the first one I have is that bridal record. You guys probably saw me thrift this a while back. Really cool. Somerset Records. And I'm not going to some of the motion of the 101 strings.
Was this the one that had one of the ones that could trigger us for an explicit warning?
Yeah, I didn't really know how to pronounce it, and I didn't want it's in German, and I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. So yeah, but anyway, there's all the titles on it. Isn't that cool? And it's 101 strings. So if you're going to have a wedding or whatever, you get the wedding march and everything. Or it's a nice gift for a wedding, for like, as a wedding gift. Definitely vintage. I don't know. I can't say vintage what. I'm going to say maybe the 50s.
There's no copyright on the record?
That's unusual. I'm looking. I don't see anything here. Maybe on the record.
Sometimes on the record itself, on the stamp. Yeah.
Let me pull it out. Ooh. And these records, by the way, guys, I always look at them. They're very good plus. I would rate them all very good plus. there's no, and if I see any scratch, like I almost picked up a Mary Poppins record with all the songs from Mary Poppins the other day. I was so excited to find it, and I flipped the record over, big scratch on it. I said, "Oh, forget it." No, this does not have a date on it, but I would have to guess probably I would say maybe late 50s, early 60s. Somerset Records, unless somebody on here is really, really big. What's the third song on side 1?
No, you're not going to pronounce it. Bill, you're dirty bird.
Third song on side 1. I'm going to let you read it again. That is exactly why I'm not saying it. Oh my goodness gracious. It is it is a little bit, it has a little bit of a tear on the bottom of the case. So I think I have a paper case, an extra paper thing to put in, because this one doesn't have one. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'll put the record in and slip it in so that it won't be sliding through this little cut on the bottom of it. That's why that's cut, because of the record itself, but just to protect it. So, all right. So I think we have some interest. So yeah, everybody's laughing at me. 10. Poodle can pronounce it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is dench. Oh, it's pronounced dench? Not a K sound. Dench. Iklibdench? How about that? Iklibdench? I mean, I could have brought it, I could have done Google Translate. You think, I could have thought of doing that? But no.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It makes it funnier this way.
That one's going to Poodle for 10. She outbid herself, so $10.
Poodle, okay, my darling. Poodle for 10. Poodle. Did you hear? I don't know if you messaged me. Hi, Bonnie. How are you, honey? Deech. There you go. Iblik Deech. There you go, Bill. Poodle, I don't know if you heard me before. If you opened, did you get what I sent you yet? I know sometimes you wait for your son to come and open them up for you, so I sent you something. I don't know if you got it yet. So let me know. Or shoot me an email if you want. All right, next one up is 5-Star Fiesta. No, it's not Spanish. It's not a Spanish album, even though it says Fiesta on it. But we've got Dean Martin, Jackie Gleason, my favorite, Nat King Cole. We've got K-Star and Guy Lombardo. And this one has it's got a plastic, like a plastic baggy-ish cover to it. And this record too is in perfect condition. I'll show you the names of the singer and wait. I mean, this record here, guys, look at that. It's impeccable. I don't think it was ever played. Look at it. It's even shining. Look at that. There's not even any dust on it. I'm very particular about my records. I won't just pick up any record. So it's still in its like original, like plastic. Isn't that funny how they sealed it in a plastic? It probably was played like one time. Let me put this back in here and I'll show you. So we got K-Star, Riders in the Sky, Nat King Cole, Blue Gardenia, Jackie Gleason, Autumn Leaves, Dean Martin, Memories Are Made of This, Guy Lombardo, Now Is the Hour. Side 2, K-Star, Side by Side, Nat King Cole, Mona Lisa. Or in our case here, Mona Elisa. Jackie Gleason's Love Letters, Dean Martin's Return to Me. Guy Lombardo, Love Is Here to Stay. There's the other side. So there's all the songs. I just love these old records. They're just the best. Like tomorrow, well, for us anyway here, Snowy day, play records, make chocolate chip cookies, you know, good snowy day, pot of hot soup simmering away on the stove. Oh, did I count? I didn't even count that down. 10, 10, 9,
I was
8,
wondering what you were doing.
7, I don't even know. Again, CRS. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hi, MB. Welcome in. A lot of new faces popping on here tonight. I'm so glad to have all you guys. Really, that's awesome. So glad to have you guys here. Yeah, these are great albums. You can't just find them anywhere. And in these conditions, sometimes you find them online and they want like these crazy amounts of money for these records. And I'm like, because I love Peggy Lee and I always look for Peggy Lee albums, which I found one in the wild the other day. I was so excited. And I was like, some of them online, they want like crazy money for these records. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay, that one's going to
Lisa. Money.
Lisa 411.
Me too, Elisa. Wait till I show you the record. For what was it for, Chris? I'm sorry, 11? 11. And that's going to
Lisa, RN.
Elisa. All right. I'm just going to show Elisa really quick before I forget. Hold on, Elisa. Let me show you. So I walked into the Goodwill, and this was sitting right in the front. Look at that. I flipped. I don't have this album yet. So I'm trying to collect all of her albums. Oh, I saw that face right when I walked in the door. I went running over to her. Yep. Isn't that incredible? Incredible. It was incredible. I was so excited. Oh, I love Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee and Joe Stafford are my two favorites. Chris gets tired of hearing it. He's probably rolling his eyes. I can see it now. All right. And the last one, guys, and this is also 5 on the screen, Chris. And this is narrated by Jack Benny. These are original broadcasts. Oh, excuse me, guys. From the wonderful old time radio. How neat is that, right? Side-splitting humor, breathtaking adventure, delicious terror and suspense, historic news broadcasts, and sentimental soap operas. And so this is the back of it. I'll let you guys read it. I'm going to hold it up just so you guys can read it. Hopefully, am I holding it still, Chris? Can you see it?
Yep, looks good. Keep it as is.
Elisa, you like all the same ones I do, girl. You and I, I'm telling you, are so much alike. So you guys can look at that. That's what you're getting on the record. Isn't that amazing? You get all of that, and it's narrated by Jack Benny. Who else but Jack Benny? Everybody knows Jack Benny. He was so funny. Oh, he cracked me up. So, see, Mama T-Bird knows. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good album. You get all of those on here. Look at that. You got Truman on here. A bomb attack on Hiroshima. Pearl Harbor. Yeah, radio reports of World War II. Yep. There's everything on here. Bing Crosby and the Philco radio show. Wow. FDR's inauguration. Look at that. Babe Ruth's final message. Wow. Good stuff. So, yeah, this is a good one, guys. Historical gems, MB. Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is really cool. To have this is just, it's incredible. Incredible. First election returns. The Dempsey-Tunney fight. Yeah. Lou Gehrig says goodbye. Oh my gosh, don't even get me going on that. All right. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It's awesome. I just love the picture on the front. Reminds me of somebody's living room that we all know, huh?
Okay, give me a second, Jeff. There was a lot of last minute ones that came in.
Okay. Yeah, that is one incredible album, I'll tell you.
Looks like Mama T-Bird for $17.
Okay, Mama T-Bird. All right, that is coming out to you. Thank you, sweetheart. Mama T-Bird's in the kitchen right now. She's rolling out some pie crust with her new rolling pin. Oh gosh. All right. And yeah, Midway, I'm sorry you got in there just after the stop, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. There might be another one out there floating around. I always look at the records, guys, when I'm out and about. So I love looking at records. Sometimes I'll just take like a day and I'll just go into an antique shop and I say to myself, I'm not looking at anything else. I'm just going right to the records and that's all I'm going to do. Of course, that never happens. But sometimes, the Goodwill and some of the antique shops I pop into have them. So I'll just, flip through. All right, guys. You ready for this thing? Let's see if I can get this out. How are we doing for time? Well, tomorrow's like a snow day and it's a holiday, so look at this thing. Ready for it? Talk about Candlewick, Chris. We're going at 18 doll hairs. This is 13 3/4 inches across, almost 14 inches across, guys. Look at the size of this thing. I just found this yesterday, and I almost flipped. There is no damage to this at all. Look at this. Candlewick, and it's etched. What's that noise? I heard a door. Probably starting to plow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. No, this is really cool. And it's raised up, guys. See the little foot on it? Probably see, yeah, you see it right there? So it's like, yeah, they're plowing. That's why they keep, they can't just lower the plow gently and then plow. No, they got to slam it down and then plow.
They're plowing now?
The whole house. They're
That's
plowing now. I don't know what they're plowing. But
no, just wait till 3 o'clock in the morning. They'll wake you up again.
Yeah, well, that'll happen too. Don't worry. I'll be woken up at 3:30 in the morning with the plow. Doing that. Lovely. Don't even get me going, guys. Incredible, MB. Yes. Is this nice? I just loved it. I saw this and I said, son of a gun. Is this not beautiful? Look at the etching. I'll see if I can get closer and show you the etching. It's kind of hard to, yeah, maybe like that. See the etching? Oh, stop, you. I wouldn't laugh if I were you, Mr. Broken lots of my things. Ed McMahon back there with his, sir, yes, sir. That's crazy. That's just some crazy, wild stuff. I mean, it's just crazy, wild stuff. Yeah, it's really pretty. Candlewick with an etch. I've never seen Candlewick with an etch before. Have you guys ever seen Candlewick with an etch? I haven't. I've seen Candlewick with an itch, but I haven't seen it with an etch. The plows wake you up too. I know. Isn't it awful, Heather Marie? Oh my gosh. Drives me insane. It's like, why do they have to do that? Martin Short? No. Elaine, that was supposed to be Johnny Carson. Well, I did not know that. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's some crazy, wild stuff. It's Johnny Carson. At least I thought that was good at Johnny Carson. Hey, Mark, how are ya? Mark, I got something coming up I think you'll be really interested in. I thought of you when I was polishing it. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Yeah, my golf swing. You're right. My golf club swing. Well, we got Ed McMahon here in the background, you know, so. I love that. Virginia, I'm telling you, I'm going to keep going with that now. Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. I'm going to start calling Chris Ed. So, isn't this beautiful? They are younger snow guys. Yeah, well, let me tell you, they got a lot of learning to do. When they wake this up from his beauty sleep, I need all the beauty sleep I can get, let me tell you. But yeah, this is a beautiful one. I mean, almost 14 inches across. And as far as I'm looking on here for utensil marks. I always look for utensil marks in the light. There's like, I would have to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being horrible, 1 being not at all, I would probably give this a 1.5.
What's the size of it, Jeff?
About 14 inches across.
And does it glow?
Does it glow?
I'm sorry. I hate to ask that.
No, I'm glad you guys do. Because that's why that's why I have this. It does not glow. No, it does not glow.
No glowworm.
No. No, I don't believe any of the Candlewick glows. No, I'm holding it up against that other piece of Candlewick that I had. Mark, I'm not sure if you were here. I had another piece of Candlewick before too. Did that sell or did that pass?
I think the other Candlewick was a pass.
Yeah, so Mark, if you're interested in Candlewick, I did have one other. It's a nappy dish too. So I know somebody. I don't think anybody was interested in that one. So anyway, we'll count this down for Mark. It will make a good frisbee. Oh heck yeah! And we're talking fancy frisbee. Let me tell you, do some damage with this puppy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just letting Chris do his thing. I think he's having computer.
No. I'm here. I'm just making sure that there wasn't a previous bid here because there was some chat. There was some chat going on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see. Mark for 21.
Mark for 21. Okay, Mark. Thank you very much, buddy. I don't know if you have to run, Mark. Are you going to be here for a while? Or do you want me to bring that other piece that I was talking about? I can bring it now if you want. I just thought you might be interested in it, but you know, somebody else might be interested in it too. I'll just bring it now. So this is a W.M. Rogers. Now you guys might have seen the short that I did of me polishing this and how nasty it was. Yes, I did it before and after. And look at how it came out. Look at this. So, Chris, if you could put 18 on the screen, please. And look at the pattern. There's no dents in this or anything. It's got that beautiful roping around the edge. And it's got that nice reticulation in there. It reminds me of radiators that my grandma, she used to have the covered radiators, those covers that used to go over them, those metal covers. I mean, hers were all painted but that's that design. It just reminds me of that. But look at how nice it came out. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Willow Breeze. I appreciate that. It came out really good. I used, was it Goddard's? Goddard's polish. I was using, I haven't, believe it or not, I haven't tried Haggerty's. Actually, no, I think I have tried Haggerty's. Haggerty's is good too. But what was the other one? It starts with a W. I just can't think of it right now. It was the other brand that I use. But I love Goddard's lately. I've been using Goddard's, and I just think I get a better shine to it. So that's the back, the front, and here's the back, and it is marked. I'll show you the mark on it. In case that's of interest to you guys. Can you see it? It's hard to... Maybe like right there. Can you see that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
I can see the stamp.
All right. All right. So there it is. Yeah. So it came out really, really well. No dents or anything or damage to this whatsoever. It's beautiful, right? Nice, huh? Yeah, it's metal. Yeah, it's silver plate, you know? I'm not sure what the metal is underneath. I don't know. I don't have a magnet next to me, so I can't really tell. Or you can use it as a musical instrument if you want. You use it as a hat. Yeah, it's really pretty, isn't it? Put your rolls in it with a beautiful white linen napkin in it with your hot rolls in it. How beautiful would that be, huh? For Easter coming up. Oh, I know, I'm rushing it, ain't I? I hate that. I'm one of the ones that hate that, but here I am rushing it. It's bad enough I'm rushing Valentine's Day, but, you know, I want to make sure you guys get all these items. If you guys want to use them for Valentine's Day, I'm trying to get them out to you as quick as I can. So, hi, Valerie. How are you? Now it's heavy metal, Bonnie. Exactly. Play some Metallica on it, right? Oh my gosh, you're a riot. What are we serving with those rolls? Let's see, what can we serve with the rolls? How about a nice pot roast? Or if it's Easter, obviously we'd be doing ham. Ham. Good to see you, Valerie. Yeah, every time I see things in the, you know, in the shops and they're tarnished to Timbuktu, people just leave them there, and I just giggle and I laugh, and I'm like, that's nothing. Are you kidding me? Give that thing to me. I'll get that thing. Now, if this was sitting on the shelf in one of those stores, let me tell you, this thing would fly off the shelf in a heartbeat. Because look at how shiny it is. They don't want to waste the time doing it. And once you clean it once, it starts to get, that's when you pull it out again and it comes off in no time at all. But the initial polishing, like especially this was around the edge, whoo, yeah, it took some of this grease here, elbow grease. So, all right, well, we'll count this down. Yeah, I love pot roast. And mashed potatoes, yes. With pineapple and cherries, yes, on the ham, absolutely. Studded with the, what are they, Chris? The cloves?
Yes, cloves.
Yep. That Jesus rose on the third day for ham and deviled eggs. Oh my gosh, you are a riot. Oh, I love you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, just send it back to me and I'll polish it, Elaine. That's all you got to do. You pay the shipping, send it back to me, and I'll pay the shipping to send it back to you. Fully polished.
All right, that's going to
start my own business polishing silver. What?
Valerie Beckage for 18.
Okay, Valerie. Thank you, honey. All right. So next up, guys, we have this gorgeous English teapot. Chris, if you could put 25 on the screen. Now, guys, this thing goes, these Staffordshire teapots, if you guys are familiar with these teapots, I looked up some of the comps on these things. Wow. These things can really get up there. This is a real English teapot. And it's by Woods and Sons, Staffordshire. So there it is, and it is stamped too. It's got the mark underneath in gold. I believe that's the of how I guess of how many they make. They only have so many that they make. I don't even know. I'm not sure if that's.
Show the date again, Jeff. Was that 1884?
That was when the company was established in 1884.
I was gonna say, holy cats! For 140 years old, it looks good. Okay.
No, I'm not exactly sure how old this is, but it's definitely not new.
But it is numbered.
I would probably date this probably to maybe the 50s, 60s. Yep, and it's nice and clean on the clean on the inside. So, yep, nice and shiny. There's no chips or damage on it at all, and it is gorgeous. So if anybody collects teapots, the Polish polisher. Oh my gosh, Bonnie, I love it. I love that. Hey, maybe I'll have to start a business. Bring me your silver, your copper.
Polish Polisher
The
LLC.
Polish polisher. OMG. Oh, you going to bed, Elisa? Okay, hon. Oh, yes, I'm sure you guys work really hard, and we thank you for everything you do. Have a good night's sleep, and good to see you, Elisa. Thank you, sweetheart. Polish polisher, I love that. Yep, so this is a beautiful teapot. If anybody collects teapots, this is a really good one.
You want to give a size of it, Jeff?
Yeah. So as far as its height goes, it is we're looking at about 6.5 inches tall with the lid. That's from the base to the top of the lid. And as far as from the handle to the spout, tip me over and pour me out. Yes, about 10 inches. So it's 10 inches from here to here. It's about 10 inches, and it's about 6 inches tall. And it's of a good size heft too. So this will definitely keep your tea hot. Yep, really beautiful. And it's got the strainer in there. See the strainer? This is a nice one. And that gold accent on it. And like I said, I do look a lot of these things up, and these things go for some crazy amounts, I'm telling you. But yeah, I just thought maybe you guys would be interested in a teapot, because I don't think I've ever brought a teapot before. But the Polish polisher. Polish polisher, Polish polisher, Polish polisher, Polish polisher, Polish polisher, Polish polisher. Ha ha! She sells seashells by the seashore. Those never really bothered me. I could always say those. As long as you focus on what you're saying, you can get it out, Heidi, yes, I absolutely can. Like Scott was offering the other day, or I think somebody was offering, I'd like to hold it for you and then send it to you. Yeah, absolutely, I could do that for you. If you don't want me to send it to you right away and wait till it warms up, I can definitely do that. Yep. If you guys want me to do like any of this glassware and you're really scared about the cold and everything, I will be glad to do that for you. Yes, I can do that. Yep. Yep. I get it, Heidi. Yep, I totally get it, girl. Yep. Yes, we love our nurses. I love my nurses. Yep. Yep. So, all right, well, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Yeah, this one is really, it's just so beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yep, right from England to you. Oh. But yeah, if you
Oh,
guys want me to hold on to them for you, I'll leave your names on them, and I will ship them out when the weather warms up and we don't have any cold snaps. Yep.
oh, okay. That's going to Suzanne for 25. Suzanne Sharp.
Suzanne Sharp. Okay, Suzanne.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much. Suzanne, did you want me to hold it as well? Or are you okay with me just sending it now? I'm not sure exactly whereabouts you're located, so I can hold on. Nothing to worry about. Cold in Kentucky, everything's being held. Oh gosh, I'm telling you, I sent something even down to Tammy the other day, down in Texas, and she says it says delivered, but she says she still hasn't received it. I don't know what is going on. Oh, you're in Ohio? Okay. All right. Well, hopefully it'll warm up in February. I'll just send it out. I'll send it out beginning week, for like the first week of February. How's that? If that works for you? The last week of January, I'm not going to be here. But first week of February, I could send it out to you if that's okay. I'll just put a note on here.
Yep. She says it sounds perfect, Jeff.
I'll just put hold till first week Feb. All right. That's perfectly fine, Suzanne. I'm glad to do that for you. Yep. All right. Next up, guys, we have a tally-ho. Yes, it's called a tally-ho bucket. Believe it or not, this is an ice bucket. And it comes with a thing. Chris, $28 on the screen. This thing is very old. I'm guessing this to be probably the mid-40s, early to mid-40s. I don't
Jeff,
know exactly. What?
you said 28, correct?
2.8.
Thank you.
2.8. It's very heavy and it glows. Look at the glow. It glows. Look at that. It is clear. Now, this tally-ho bucket was made by Cambridge Glass, and it has an ivy etch on it. See the etch? And it is etched. Don't believe it's wheel cut. I think it's etched. Yeah, no, I believe this to be etched. Because if it was wheel cut, although it might be wheel cut. It could be. It could be hand cut. I don't think it is though. But it is beautiful, and it has the metal handle with this like hammered effect on it, and it does come off the glass. You can take this off. You just bend it and pull it off, and it comes with its own little tongs. I think these are the original tongs that came with it. Yep. And it is beautiful. It's got this nice, almost like a Manhattan type of design at the bottom here. How it has the steps, like almost like the Manhattan design. And it was made by Cambridge, so this is the good stuff. And usually Cambridge puts a C on the bottom, but there's no Cambridge mark on the bottom of this one. But this is really, really beautiful and super old and heavy as all get out. Yep, and it glows too. There's the glow. For those glowworms out there, there's the glow. Glow, little glowworm. Glimmer, glimmer. Shine, little glowworm. Shimmer, shimmer. Yep. It's really pretty. Yes, it is. Isn't it crazy? How tall is it, Valerie? Let me see. Where did my ruler go? Oh. It is, it's about 5, it's hard to see because the way I'm situated here. About 5 3/4 inches tall. And the top opening is 4 1/4. Yep. It's so pretty and elegant. with its original tongs. No damage to it at all. Isn't that beautiful? And it's made by Cambridge, and it's called the Tally-Ho Ice Bucket. Don't ask me why they call it Tally-Ho, but I thought that was cool. It's called Tally-Ho. I looked it up. That's what it's called, the Tally-Ho Ice Bucket. And this came with different types of etchings on it, but I've never seen the Ivy one. And all of the listings I've seen, even online and stuff, I've never seen an Ivy. And you know, you guys could even, you know, go online and, like I said, you know, double check what I said and look for it online. You won't see the Ivy etch. And yeah, and this is a really nice piece. It is beautiful. Tally-Ho. I know, Tally-Ho, right? Isn't that a riot? Tally-Ho. Tally-Ho. Didn't like the Cowboys or whatever used to say that? Tally-Ho. I don't know. I know there was a song called Bally High. Bally High. I think, wasn't it Perry Como that sang that, Poodle?
I think it was. Yeah.
Bally High. See, I'm getting Chris into the 40s music now. I love it. Because he puts it on for Toby. Now he likes it. I love it. It's good music.
He does like it better than jazz music. He really does.
Clean, that's right. It's good, clean music. Yeah, this is a beautiful ice bucket. And like I said, you guys can check online. Check the comps and things online. You'll see. I'm not kidding you. This is good stuff. And with the Ivy, it's really hard to find it with that Ivy, with the Ivy imprint on it. Very rare. I hate using that word. Hard to find. I hate using the word rare. For Scotch on the rocks after a fox hunt. Right, Bonnie. There you go. Chris likes it. What do you like, Chris? I always say I'm mixing it. The Manhattan? Or no, old fashioned. Old fashions. Chris likes old fashions. My uncle likes Manhattans.
Manhattans are okay, but I prefer old fashions.
Yeah, I always try to check these out, Heidi, as much as I can, you know, because I don't want to bring something with some crazy price and then just, you know what I mean? So, yep. So I'll count this down. It looks like we have some interest in it. It is really beautiful, and it's heavy. It's got a very heavy, thick bottom on it. I just love how it reminds me of the Manhattan. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Poodle, my dad loved his records. Yeah. Everybody calls me an old soul. I'm quite the old soul. I have a record player here, and I play my records. I love them. I just love them. Even when I was a little boy at my grandma's house, I loved playing records on her hi-fi.
Okay, that's going to Valerie sorry. Valerie Beckage for 46.
Valerie for 40. Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are going to love that. It is beautiful. Yep, it's really gorgeous. All right, guys. Next up, I have a I'm sorry. Forgive me. Did we sell the boot?
Yes, we did. Why?
I never wrote down who won the boot. I might have to go back and find out. Or if anybody here that remembers who won the boot? I just looked at here and I had the boot written down here and I never wrote down the winner's name.
Oh boy.
I'm going to have to probably go back. Forgive me. If the winner is still here, please let me know. But I'll go back in the video and I'll watch it again and I'll find out. It's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. I'll straighten it out. Not a big deal. I'm just going to put a circle here. Just so I know. All righty then. I'm not sure if it was Midway Rose. I can't remember who. I'm going to go back and I'll look at the winner.
I can only go back so far. Unfortunately, it won't let me go back further.
Yeah, I'll go back in the video at some point, guys. Don't worry about it. All right, so we'll just keep moving on. All right, so next I have a hand-painted porcelain dish, Chris, $14 on the screen. And this has some gold accents on it and some peonies on it. Look at how beautiful this is. And it's not marked. So I believe this to also be hand-painted, because if you look on these leaves or these petals, you can see the swirl marks. So this is definitely hand-painted. And those are peonies. They're not roses. Aren't they pretty?
And
I
Jeff,
love this.
confirming Midway Rose did win the boot.
You did. Okay, very good. All right, Midway. Oops, I gotta write your name down here before I forget. Hold on.
Thanks for bearing with us, everyone.
Thank you, Midway. Sorry. Again, CRS. All right. So let's go back to our peonies. Let me get back to my peonies. All right. So this dish, I'll give you a size. It's I would say about 7 3/4 inches across. And it is so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And again, it's not marked on the back. So. And I believe somebody had emailed me and told me that sometimes women would actually do this as a hobby, and they would actually do paintings on these in their homes as like a hobby. I never knew that. Years and years ago, I would assume. But how nice is that, right? Isn't that pretty? It's got the gold accents in there. And it's lined in gold, and it has this little, like, kind of like see the little bump edge around it? Isn't that beautiful? And it's got that nice little scalloped or reticulation around the edge here. Isn't that pretty? So gorgeous. I love this plate. So pretty. Really beautiful. Yep. Oh, there's no damage on it, no chips or any nicks or anything like that. Very, very pretty. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Midway. I appreciate it, hon. On Pandora, I bought some albums. Who are we talking about? Who'd you find? Oh, Dreamboat Annie. Hi, Dreamboat Annie. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to apologize. That's fine, hon. Martin Denny? I know Martin Denny. Who's Martin Denny? I know Dean Martin. And I know Denny's the diner. Martin Denny. I'm going to have to check him out. Martin Denny. All right. Well, it looks like we have a bid or two in there. So one, I'll count this down. Yeah, I'm going to count it up. Count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. The Martin Denny Orchestra? Okay, I definitely will. Is he more of a orchestra like Jackie Gleason? More like instrumental, smooth songs? Or is he more like Glenn Miller, like more upbeat?
Okay, that's going to Midway
Jazz
for Midway Rose for 14, 1-4.
Midway Rose for 14. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. Okay. And I did write it down that time. All right. Next up, guys, I have a set of 7. I don't have 8. There was not 8. I dug through the tote. They had just wheeled these out when I was there at the Goodwill. And they had just wheeled these puppies out, and I saw these. These are made by Edelstein Bavaria, made in Germany. And Chris, we're going to start this at $20 for the whole set. You get 7. There's not 8. Unfortunately, one of them must have gotten broken. Aunt Bertha must have dropped it on the ground and broke one. But how perfect for like a tea party or whatever. And these are just absolutely beautiful. Let me hold one up and show it to you. Look at, whoops, sorry. Look at these roses. Aren't these beautiful? Look at the edge on it. These are so pretty. Yeah, and it's for a set of 7. And these are bread and butter plates. I'll give you a size so you know. Oh, my music stopped. I was listening to some music on through YouTube, believe it or not. 6 inches across. So each one is 6 inches across. They're all the same. And there's no damage to any of these. And I don't believe there's even any utensil marks on any of these, if I can recall right. Nope. I don't even see any. Nope. No utensil marks on any of these. And they are just beautiful. Look at those roses. Aren't these stunning? I mean, these are just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. The gold. And I'll show you the back. Edelstein or Edelstein, however you want to say it. Isn't that pretty? Nice set. Especially if you're having like, you know, tea or whatever. Having your neighbors over for tea, and you can have your little bonbons or your little finger sandwiches on these, you know. But it was not 8. I was hoping that there were 8. And I was digging and digging and digging and nothing in there. But the way they throw things around in some of these Goodwills and stuff, I'm surprised these survived. So I was happy to find these guys. They're beautiful. All right, so we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. I keep losing my pencils.
Okay, that's going to Midway Rose for 22.
Midway Rose. Oh my gosh, you are hot tonight there, girl. Midway Rose. Okay. Thank you very much. Those are beautiful. All right, guys, are you ready for this thing? Holy Christmas cats. Look at this. I almost flipped when I saw this thing. Now, this is a Lazy Susan. Yes, I may sometimes be lazy, but don't call me Susan. And I gotta show you that guy's after.
Starting.
So, oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is 23. This is starting at $23. Now you're getting this whole thing. This is made by Chromex. It's a Lazy Susan. It has 4 of the inserts. These beautiful inserts. They fit onto the silver tray. And the center bowl has a cover for like a dip or whatever, you know. And the bowl comes out, everything comes off to, you know, so you can wash it. Isn't it beautiful? It's made by Chromex. I'm not sure who made the glass for Chromex. I did not look that up. I'm sorry. But if you guys wanted to Google it or whatever, you might find something. And it does have its lid. Look at how perfect it is. I don't even think this was hardly ever used. Actually, I take that back. Yes, it was, and I'll show you why. So here's the top. And the top, I believe, is like a lucite handle on the top. It's like, I'll show it to you up close. Yeah. I think that's lucite. Probably that same stuff that they made those our candles out of. Or actually, it could be plastic. I don't know. It feels like lucite to me. Yeah, it's just screwed on there. And again, it is a Lazy Susan. I'm holding the base firm, and it just spins around. So you can put it right in the center of the table. Awesome. You ready for this? Awesome for taco night, right? sour cream or guacamole in the middle. You got your lettuce, your cheese, your tomatoes. What am I missing?
The meat.
Well, the meat would be in a separate thing, kept warm. But, you know, olives, maybe some people like all black olives chopped up, you know. Perfect for fancy taco night. You know, you invite people over for dinner, they're expecting this really fancy dinner. Well, you put this on the table and they think, ooh, what's this going to be? We're having tacos tonight. Everybody likes tacos. Why not? Right? And you make it fancy. Look at that. So now what I was going to tell you is I found this, right? Took it home. I took the bondage of tape off of it. Gosh, you should see how much tape was on this thing. I knew there was more tape on here than I have in my junk drawer. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I took all the tape off of it, got it out of bondage, started washing it. I flipped the tray upside down to wash it. And there was a sticker on here of the owner. So she must have used this to like bring to like different people's houses or whatever. Like if they had like a potluck. And I'll just give you her first name because I cannot read the last name, but her first name was Pearl. Isn't that sweet? So there was a lady by the name of Pearl who owned this. How sweet. Her last name started with a Z, and then it's just a bunch of scribbling, and I can't read the rest of it. And it ends in a Y. So whoever wins this, if you guys want this, if you want me to actually include the name, I'll put it inside the bowl. Then I'll wrap it up in there. But how flippin' cute is that? Her name was Pearl. So Pearl owned this, and Pearl probably brought this to all of her you know, little potlucks or, you know, neighborhood potlucks.
Pearl
And if you guys
Bailey in
want
the
to see
middle.
the tray itself, I'll take all these off so you guys can see the tray. So there's 4 of these. So I'll take these. These all come off. And again, hand wash. There's no damage to these at all. No chips, cracks, or dings or anything. And of course, the center bowl comes out. And you can always use the center bowl as a candy dish when you're not using it, right? Always think ahead and use it for, you know, other things. So here's the base, guys. This is the base to it. Look at how shiny it is, right? Isn't that nice? And it spins around. There's the bottom. And her name was taped right on here somewhere. I washed it really well, so you can't see where it was taped. But her name was taped right underneath here. I thought that was so cute. And it spins around. So if it's a little bit too stiff for you, you know what? Spray a little WD-40 in there. You'll be fine. You know, but I washed it up really well. And that's how it goes together. Yep. What a cool thing, huh? It's made by Chromex. So I'm thinking this is probably from like, I would say maybe late 50s, early 60s. It's so much fun putting it together. It's like a puzzle. I love it. So there it is. Isn't that beautiful? Ice cream sundae, but I know the possibilities are endless. Can you imagine? I mean, how beautiful is this? That is awesome. So we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Oops. And if you want me to put Pearl in there, I'll just send it. I'll send it along. I'm going to put Pearl right in here. And you can try to make out her last name. Starts with a Z. I can't figure out the rest of it.
Okay, that's going to Elaine for 25.
Elaine for 25. All right, Elaine, you're going to love that thing. It's incredible. Incredible. Oh, and by the way, Chromex, in case I wrote a little note here, I did look up Chromex. They were made in Cleveland, Ohio, is where the Chromex factory was. All right, thank you, Elaine. I appreciate it. Next up, we have this. Oh gosh, of course, I had to have glasses on it. Hold on 1 second. so much glass here. I'm trying to be very careful. So I've never brought one of these to you guys before, but this is a dresser tray, and it's a mirror. I'm not going to shine it right toward you, but it is a mirror, and I'll get up close in a second. Chris, if you could put $18 on the screen. So this is probably, I would say, probably from the 50s, maybe the 60s. I would say more so 50s. But you see how it has those gold flecks in the mirror? I remember my mom had one of these on her dresser, and it had that gold flecking on it. Isn't that cool? And it's lined in this beautiful, like this filigree pattern. Isn't that beautiful? And there's no damage at all to the mirror. And here are the handles. Check out these handles. Can you see? I can't even see if you guys can see. Yep. The handles are so ornate. And those are my vertical blinds for my sliding glass door. Yes, very Hollywood Regency, right? And here's the bottom of it. It's lined in this beautiful black, like a velvet. I don't know if somebody relined this or if it was like this, because it's almost, to me, it almost looks like corduroy. It's got that, but it's so smooth and soft. So somebody may have actually even relined it, but it is just so beautiful. I'll see if I could take a roller to that, get some of that lint off. Isn't that, see, Elaine's way ahead of me. Look at that, see? We're thinking on the same thing. I know, I gotta get a little lint brush on it. Isn't that nice? It's beautiful. It's got a couple of little scratches from, you know, some of the perfumes or, you know, whatever the lady had on her dresser. But the handles are just so beautiful. It actually might even be from the maybe or even early 50s. But it's just so beautiful. ESP, yes. Or on a fireplace. Yeah, you guys could even put this, like, hang it on the wall. You know, I'd show it straight towards you, but the light would shine in your eyes, and then you get to see the rest of my kitchen here, which is, you want to see all my magnets and all my things all over my my refrigerator. Yes, I said magnets, because that's how I always say it, magnets. I've always said magnets. I know they're magnets, but I don't know why. I just grew up calling them magnets. Potato, potato, right? Yeah, you lean it on the bricks like as a background on a mantle. Especially if you have like a nativity on your mantle, you could put this behind the nativity and it reflects into the living room. How beautiful. Oh, Virginia, you must have one of the is it the stainless steel? Chris's is like that too. Isn't that like yours, Chris? Hello. I think we lost Chris.
Sorry, I was outside. What was the question?
Oh, that's okay. That's all right.
What was the question?
Are you there? You're back?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
What's
Now, I
the
was
question?
asking, Virginia said that her refrigerator doesn't hold magnets.
Yeah, a lot
Yours
of the,
doesn't either.
Yeah, a lot of the new ones, they're
They're
plated.
stainless steel.
Yeah, no, they're not even that. They're like a plated aluminum that looks like stainless steel.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. The sides are magnetic, but not the fronts.
Yep. In my refrigerator, when I moved into this place in 2006, and I have to knock on wood. I still have all the original appliances as when I moved in here in 2006. They're all Whirlpool appliances, and they're all still working, guys.
You just jinxed it.
No, I knocked on wood. You break the jinx when you knock on wood. Yes, really, Poodle. Seriously. Yep. Whirlpool. I swear by Whirlpool. Although, you know, with all the newer things coming out now, Chris and I actually were looking at washers and dryers the other day at Lowe's, and even Whirlpool, some of them were a little bit flimsy. I was like, what's going on here? I thought Whirlpool was supposed to be good, but my mom always swore by Whirlpool, and I swear by Whirlpool. I just love Whirlpool products. I love them. You know, knock on wood. And if any maintenance they need, it's minor. I've only had to fix my washing machine one time myself. Yes, myself. I actually put on my Mr. Green jeans, and I went up there and I took it all apart and I replaced the water pump for my washing machine. And I was very proud of myself, if I do say so myself. A little pat on my back. So thought that was kind of cool.
Do you want to count this down, Jeff?
Yeah, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And just a time check, it's 10:10. So I know it's getting a little late for some people.
Okay, yeah. I know it's getting late. And I have 1, 2, after this I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more items, guys, and then we're done.
And the unlisted items.
If anybody wants me to.
Yep.
No.
So that
I those are included. I've included.
Okay.
Those.
So Elder Poodle for 20.
Poodle's getting that. All right, my poodle darling. Her name is Poodle. Poodle. My dear Poodle. That is coming out to you. That is going to look gorgeous.
YouTube is being very slow tonight.
Yeah, I noticed that. You know, it's very weird. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, this thing is so heavy. FYI, if you live across country, this thing is extremely heavy.
Well, moons and stars.
Chris, $35. This thing goes for like, I could not believe. This is Tiffin Franciscan, guys. If you're interested in Tiffin, if you like Tiffin glass, and you know Tiffin Franciscan glass, this is the moon and stars pattern. This is the top of the punch bowl. There's no, I don't have a base, but it can be used for anything really. And it is absolutely incredible. Yes, incredible. Look at this. This thing is so heavy. I should weigh it for you guys, but my scale is all the way over there in a tote. So, but if I were to guess, gosh, I would say this is easily, gosh, I would say 8 or 9 pounds. It is really heavy. It is beautiful though. Look at this. And there's no damage to it at all. This came as a punch set and it had a base to it. It had matching cups that went with it. I don't know if the Goodwill where I found this is going to end up having the punch cups or not. I don't know. I'll keep my eye peeled. But I looked this up on some of the comps on it. I mean, they go for like crazy amounts. I don't know if it's an extremely hard to find piece or what, but it is just, look at this. Is that not beautiful? It's beautiful. It's stunning. It was filthy when I got it. It's got some straw marks on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but let me see if I could show you. Yeah, you can actually see them on this side. See the straw marks? They look like scratches, but they're not. Those are straw marks from manufacturing. See them? So yeah, so this would sit on the base. And as far as its size goes, it's 9 and 3/4 inches across, and it's 6 inches tall. So yeah, and it's a heavy one. My hands are actually tired just from holding this thing.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because the pieces that I have that are moons and stars in Amberina are also extremely heavy.
Yeah, so moon and stars, boy, I'll tell you. But those that you have are not Tiffin. This is Tiffin.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's funny that, different manufacturers, they were still a really solid piece.
Oh, yeah. This was good stuff.
You could knock someone over the head effectively.
Oh, I'll tell you. You could really do some massive damage to somebody if you knocked them over the head with this puppy. Let me tell you. In other words, I feel safe in the house at night with this thing in my hands. Holy cats. Woo. I mean, it is a piece. Let me tell you. It's beautiful. I wish they had the base and the cups and everything with it, but boy, this is really stunning. Look at that. Tiffin is good stuff. So we'll count this down. 10, Not, yes, it can hold a lot of ice cream too. Popcorn bowl, yes. I know, isn't it? It's enormous, Poodle. This thing is like enormous. Can't get over it. Yep. I didn't even think Tiffin made something this big, like this, and this heavy. Wow. Usually they make these beautiful, delicate glasses and such, but not this piece. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in it, but I'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow, I gotta put that thing down. Oh, you hear the clunk? Wow. My hands are tired. And I think that's a pass, right?
That is a pass, yes.
Okay, no problem. All right, and guys, I only have a couple more items left here, and we are finito for the night. Bartlett and Collins. Bartlett Collins. You guys know Bartlett Collins? I have 2 Bartlett Collins vases here. These are so cute. The colors are incredible. Chris, $10 on the screen, please. So these Bartlett Collins vases, they're a set. They are a little bit worn. The gold is a little bit worn off. You can see on it. See? Around the edge on some of these. Actually, on both of them. On some of these. Like I have 15 of them. On both of them. See how there's like a little bit of the gold loss? But, you know, these are older. They're little older vases. Bartlett Collins, the bottoms are like a light lavender or purple color. Really pretty. Oh, pretty. And they are beautiful. Little bud vases. Yep. Really nice. Bartlett Collins made these. Really pretty. Actually, you know what? I never even washed these. Sorry, I'll wash them before I send them out. Aren't they pretty? They're gorgeous. And they came in different colors too. These are the purple, and I think they came in like a rose color, maybe green. Oh, look at this. See, Dreamboat Annie's telling you right now. Blue and red. See that? Yeah, these are beautiful. Bartlett Collins. Yep. One of them has a little, like I said, a little bit more of the gold loss on that second band. It's really hard to show in the, but see how, yeah, see there, that's good there. You can see how there's a little bit of the gold loss there. See? But these are old. I can't really date these. I'm not really sure when these were made. I didn't do any research on these. I'm sorry, but I do know these are Bartlett Collins. So, but they're great. Green and red, Sharon Sue, yeah. I think you were the one that was telling me that, weren't you? I think you had messaged me about that. How tall are they? Let me check, Mama T-Bird. Hold on. Let's see. They are a hair under 4 inches tall. Yep. They're just so pretty. The purple is just beautiful. I love the purple. Isn't that pretty? Yep. So we'll count these down. I think we have some bids, so we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. 50s, yeah, probably around there. Bartlett Collins. All right.
Okay, that's going to Dreamboat Annie for 15. 1-5.
All right. Thank you, Dreamboat Annie. All right, guys, and we have what is this one? Oh, yeah, so I have this beautiful little bottle. This is really old. I could not figure out who made this. Chris, this is starting at $13. It's an old bottle, very old bottle. It's not sick glass. It just hasn't been cleaned. I just have not cleaned this one yet. But it does have some bubbles in the glass, and it has a nice little stopper on the top. And yeah, it's really beautiful. And what I like to do, I think I've told you this before, is I have my mouthwash. I like to put my green Scope mouthwash. I decant it in this, and I leave this on my where my sink is in the bathroom, and it just looks so pretty, you know, just to pour your Scope out of something like this instead of a bottle, you know. So yeah, it's a cute little old bottle. Now it has a star on the bottom. So if anybody's really good with bottles, see that star on the bottom? I'm not exactly sure if that is indicative of a certain maker. Not really sure. But it's a really cute bottle. I really like it. I thought I had 2 of these, but I'm not sure what happened to the other one. Thought I did, but if I find the other one, I'll bring it to you at another time. Or if somebody wins this one, they want the other one, I find it, I can, you know, you're welcome to have it at the same price. I don't know, I have to look for the other one. I thought I had 2 of these. But anyway, this one's really cute. Yep, it's got the old bubbles in the glass. If anybody's familiar with this particular type of maker with that star on the bottom, I don't know. But I'll clean it out really well before I send it to. So it looks like Dreamboat Annie's in at 13 on this one. It's really cute. It's nice. So we'll count this down. If anybody else is interested, you can jump in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. It's vintage or high quality crystal. That's crystal, Virginia. That bottle. I haven't done any research on it, so I don't know.
Virginia's saying English
Jacobean.
Jacobean, yeah.
Jacobean, yeah. Wow, really?
And that's going to Dreamboat Annie for 13, 1-3.
Oh, you looked at Mr. Google. Okay. Well, you got to be careful, Mr. Google, because sometimes Mr. Google can, you know, sway you in other ways. So, but all right. Okay, thank you, Dreamboat Annie. I thought I had 2 of those. If I find the other one, let me know if you'd be interested in the other one too. I can look at, you know, I can definitely let you know if I find it. I thought I had 2 of those.
I thought you had 2.
I thought I did too, but I don't know. But let me know, Dreamboat Annie, if you're interested in the other one. Let me know.
Is it on the counter?
No,
by the sink?
I don't know what I did with it. I had 2, and I don't know what I did with it. Once I organized everything downstairs, it could be on that shelf downstairs. I have to look for it. I'm pretty sure I had 2, but I'll look. Unless I sold it already. I might have already sold it.
No, you didn't.
I'll look.
No,
I'll look
you
and
didn't,
see. And I'll let you know.
You didn't sell it.
I have one more item left. And this is actually not one item. It's a set of 4. This is for $14 on the screen, Chris. It's a set of 4 glasses, but they're not all the same size. So there's 2 large. These are made by Fostoria. Just lost my page. Oh, for crying out loud. And these are the holly pattern. So they're called the holly, Fostoria holly pattern. So you get 2 of these. These are like water goblets. And they have these really nice bases on them. They're made by Fostoria. And they have these beautiful patterns. They almost look like laurel, but it was called their holly pattern. So you get 2 of those. Really beautiful. And then there's, to match those, are these 2 tiny little, so if you're having like a nice little intimate dinner for Valentine's Day with your sweetheart, you've got 2 beautiful water glasses or wine glasses. And then you can, or for breakfast, you can have your Bloody Marys in those big ones, and you can have your orange juice in these tiny little ones. How cute are these? And they have the same base as the big ones. That funky base, that base on it. Isn't that cool? And it's Fostoria. They're so pretty. You know, at first I had found those two big ones, and then I saw these like a week or so after that, and I found those, and I said, "Ooh!" I said, "I think that's the same pattern." Sure enough, it is. Fostoria, holly. So you get those two, and then you get these two as well. Okay, really pretty. Now I looked on replacements, replacements.com. That's a fairly good source. You can always go on there. They're usually they're fairly reputable for information. And these were made anywhere from, like, I think it was the 30s up until the 80s, I believe. They made this pattern. Now, the reason why I say these are probably older, and I would guess these to be in the 30s or 40s, is because they glow. So these glow. Well, there's the glow on those, and there is a glow on the big ones as well. It's so hard to see with this light on, but they do glow. Ugh, gosh. See, maybe that. Yeah, that's better. See, yep. For all those glowworms out there, and there it is. It's harder to see from the top because of the light, but yep. So there those guys are. So you get those four, and we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And that is my last item of the night. Oops. Let's see. Pull the paper up. This was a good idea to have a tissue here so I can just dab my water before I take a sip.
Okay, looks like Willow Breeze was in for 14 for those.
Okay, Willow Breeze, thank you so much. You're going to love those. They're really pretty. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So that's it. That's all the items I have for you tonight. Now, if you guys want me to go back, I will. If there's anybody here that came in after I started, I will go back if you want me to. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it where it is now because it's almost 10:30. But I do know tomorrow is a snow day for some folks, day off because it's holiday. It's still considered like a Sunday tomorrow. So if you guys want me to go back and go through some of the items, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it as is. And Drebo wants me to go through them. Okay, Annie, I'll go through those for you. I had 4 of these. These were $16. Chris, you could put 15. Blue light special, $15.
Green lights. I thought we said green
light
lights.
special, blue light special, whatever. Red light special. No, we don't.
Well, no, we don't want to infringe upon a certain brand. So green light specials.
Green light specials. All right. So we'll even. I had 6. Well, let's do $14 because we'll take $2 off. $2 off bargain tonight. We have these beautiful Mayfair anchor hocking depression glass bread and butter plates. They're light pink, no damage, no utensil marks, no chips, cracks, dings, or nothing to these. Beautifully shiny. See that shine? Same on every single plate. And we will start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Absolutely, they can be used as coasters, but very large coasters, of course, especially if you have a mug of beer. 2, 1, and stop. But they are, I believe, 6 inches across. I remember what I measured them before. I think they were 6 inches across. No, let me see. They are 5.5 inches across. So very large coasters if you wanted to use them as coasters. Because here's a drink glass on them. I know, it's like watermelon glass, right?
All right, Jeff, hang tight. Mama T-Bird is in for 14 after the stop.
Okay, Mama T-Bird, you want those? Okay, you came in after the stop, so I'm going to count them down one more time just to make sure that's fair for everyone because you did come in after the stop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And that's confirmed for Mama T-Bird for
Okay,
14.
Mama T-Bird, those are coming to you, honey. So the pie that you make with that rolling pin I sent you, you can serve it on those plates. Why not? Okay. 14. You got the blue light special on that. Okay. $5 blue light special. We got the Homco Home Interiors. 7 3/4 inches tall. It's like that.
Starting,
it's
Jeff?
not Fostoria American. $5 blue light special.
$5. Okay.
$5 blue light special.
Green light
We
special.
took $2 off. It's now $5. And this is a Homco vase. No damage at all. None of the chips or cracks or anything. And it resembles that Jeanette Cubist pattern. This is not Fostoria American. Because I know a lot of you people do not like Fostoria American. Figured that out. So here is the Homco. This was probably a piece that they might have used at like maybe even a florist. But from what I found, the Homco brand is home interiors. Remember the home interiors, you know, pictures and little knicky-knacks and shelves and stuff. My mom was big into home interiors. The whole house had those little knickknacks and dust collectors all over the place. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Homco. Homco.
Okay, and that's going to Dreamboat Annie for $5.
Dreamboat Annie. All right, my darling. Dreamboat. And that was a blue light special for $5. Oh, I love this blue light special thing. This is kind of, you guys like this? You like that? I should do that. I'm gonna start doing that.
Green light special.
Or green light special. I don't know. Is
Well,
that copyrighted? Does anybody know that? But they're not in business anymore.
We gotta be
Kmart's not in business anymore.
You gotta be careful because it
I'm
could
not
still be
monetized anyway. So
Jeff, it might be still trademarked, so you gotta be mindful
I have to be careful of that. I know.
So
all right. Well,
green light special because you love
green
your
light
green
specials then. All right.
All right.
Poodle, you're going to bed. Good night, Poodle. Thank you for coming, hon. All right. Next, I had a Candlewick nappy or lemon server. Oh my gosh, blue light special. $12. $12, blue light special. Candlewick. $12. Nappy serving dish for lemons or bonbons or petit fours or finger sandwiches. Here we are. Isn't that nice? It almost looks like a heart. When you look at it really quick and you go like that, it almost looks like it's like going to be a heart, but it's not. It's actually perfectly round here. It just kind of dips down where the handle is. But it's in perfect condition and no chips or cracks or dings or anything to it. And not even any scratches. So, we'll count this down. Blue light special, $12. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yep, green light special, right? I think we'll do the green light because that's my favorite color. So, green light special.
That one is a pass, Jeff.
That one is still a pass. So those of you that are watching this after the fact, if you guys are interested in that, send me an email if you guys are wanting that. That hobnail, let's see, these two Fenton pieces here. These were $35. We're going to go down to 30 bucks. $30 for these beautiful, and you get the set, guys. Beautiful Fenton, $30. That is a deal. Guess what? One of these on eBay, 30 bucks or 20 bucks. So two of them for $30. These are old. The tops glow. I showed earlier. Yes, they glow. This is the old Fenton. They have their pontels on the bottom. I'll show you. And these are beautiful. There is some little bit of roughness on some of these little hobnails here, but the rest of them are perfect. And as far as their height goes, somebody asked me before and I already forgot. They are about, with the stopper, they're about 4.5 inches tall. So we are counting these blue light specials down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. People are trickling out.
Hold on, Jeff. I have, we got Bill Aubin for 30 on those.
Bill, you want those? Okay. All right, Bill, I'm going to just put you down unless somebody else is interested. Otherwise, I'm going to give them to Bill.
No, he came
Nobody
in before.
Nobody else was interested?
Jeff, he came in
before the stop. Oh, okay.
I'm
seeing the stop right above it, so I'm looking at the wrong
thing.
Sorry
there's
about that,
everyone's sorry. There's a serious lag going on with
there is.
YouTube tonight.
I don't know what's going on. It's probably that blame it on the snow. All right, Bill, those are coming to you, bud. They are beautiful. You and your wife are going to love those. Those are gorgeous. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, whoop, whoop, whoop. Blue light special, $30. Oh my gosh, what is it? That big heavy Tiffin bowl. $30 for this beautiful Tiffin Franciscan Moon and Stars bowl. No, it doesn't have to be used as a punch bowl. It can be used for a fruit bowl in the center of your dining room table. How beautiful is this? And we got it for $30 as a green light special. Green light special. I got to remember that now. Green light special, $30. Very, very heavy. My hand is already hurting. But a beautiful bowl nonetheless. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh my God. Oh.
And that one's a pass, Jeff.
All right, guys. So if anybody sees this video after the fact, that is also still available. So you got your the Fenton, the two Fenton pictures, the Moon and Stars bowl, and I think that was it, right? That was the only things that are still available. So if you guys are interested, just shoot me an email. Here's my email right here on the screen because you won't see the chat when you see it on replay, and you can just shoot me an email. So I want to thank each and every one of you that made a little purchase tonight, and I also want to thank all of you guys for coming and visiting with me tonight. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I'm really trying to grow my channel. I know I don't put out as much content as some of the other content providers, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to do some more. I'm going to do some baking videos and things like that as well. Because like I said, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do an amazing Jadeite giveaway. Yes. So be prepared. Peace out, Virginia. Have a great night, everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Hopefully the weather is decent where you are. It's not here in New England, but you know, we'll make it through. And I know Wisconsin, everybody out there who's cold, stay warm, bundle up. And again, thank you very much. And I'll be getting these invoices out to you either Monday or Wednesday, not Tuesday, because Tuesday I'm working all day. Maybe Tuesday night if I'm feeling ambitious, but I'll do the best I can as trying to do most of this tomorrow. So keep a lookout.
And also remember, no postal service tomorrow, so you can't ship tomorrow. So
correct, I can't ship out tomorrow because tomorrow the post offices are closed.
Yep.
So, all right, guys. So I hope you have a wonderful night, and it was great seeing everybody. Thank you for coming, and I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll see you guys hopefully next Sunday. All righty. Bye for now.
Night, everyone.
Good night. Thanks, Chris.